Hey, this is Josh Payton, Roleplay Public Radio. We're playing Knights Black Agents. This is the Thieves Code, Part 3. Hopefully the last one. Well, it almost certainly will be, one way or the other.
Also known as mistakes we've made.
Comforting.
Mistakes!
So, in the last session, the team managed to acquire the object they'd been...
And like before, a flawless plan carried out to steal it if it weren't for the fucking supernatural.
Actually, it was kind of falling apart right as you got that, because the guards were, like, hey, come over here, stuff like that. But, I mean, it wasn't as bad until, the monster.
The vampire.
Yeah.
The monster.
So, anyways, you have the Dagger of Hecate, which is a priceless artifact you've been paid enough money to retire with if you can get it out. But there has been a supernatural conundrum.
Lockdown.
Yeah, lockdown. All the roads leading out of town have been magically sealed. Just being on the road was extremely painful and mind-wrenching, and probably crossing it would be fatal. You don't know. You were certainly welcome to test that.
I didn't know that was out of town. I thought it was just surrounding
the highways around the town have been sealed as well. And in fact, you guys did remember that the road leading up to the museum, which was also sealed, had a big sign that says, this road cleaned up by the Kinderson Family Trust. And you realized all those highways were probably also cleaned up.
preparedness roll for hoverboards. It's 2015. We have them now.
Yeah. No. The difficulty for that is no.
Can we call in a helicopter?
You could try.
Let me guess. The vampires have magical stinger missiles.
So the four of the team that were in last session, are cowering in your safe house, a foreclosed house. You waiting to your next move. I assume you made contact with Ruby, informing her politely, of course.
It's like, guess what?
Out. Yeah.
Or you're like, guess what?
Yeah. So Ruby actually put you on the phone with her client, the man who actually hired, is paying, basically millions of dollars.
Ruby.
Yes. And he is very polite, sounds very cultured, and he explains, one, it seems that the roads are, if the roads are as you describe them, then they are magically sealed off, but that would...
Can I ask how other people are doing?
Like the citizens?
Yeah.
Well, if they've been living in the town, are you asking the client, or are you asking?
Wouldn't I know, if people are getting on the road and then their face bleeds off?
Well, right now you're not in sight of a highway. You're in the middle of town in a foreclosed house, so you'd have to go to the highway.
Well, as I was driving out of the woods,
it didn't seem anyone. You were doing this late at night, so it didn't seem anyone was on the road that you were seeing, but you were distracted. So that is an unknown.
Would it be a possible 0-point vampirology spend to realize that whatever curse this is only affects the people who stole the artifact?
Actually, 0 point, you don't know. It actually, and the client goes on to explain that this is caused, the entire town is under her spell to one degree or another. So they will probably not actively hunt you, but they are going to turn a blind eye to all of this. They will rationalize it, and they will certainly avoid the roads for the time being. But she cannot hold this forever.
Maybe daybreak?
Yes, when Apollo brings the chariot over the world, her sorcery must be removed. Apollo will not stand for this.
Okay, we need floodlights and flare. We'll make it day.
I'm just face palming.
Yeah.
At the speakerphone.
At this point, we're however, yeah, that sounds legit.
Yeah. I will give you some advice. First off, some good news. I have Ruby has, and I thought that you might need help, and Ruby has agreed that someone you all know will be brought in. Has actually shown up in town. Hopefully, I will give you his number. And what is your character's name, Faust?
Daryl Hall. Call me Dare.
Dare. So Dare will be here, and he will be hopefully have a trunk full of. Truckload of guns with him or something along those lines, and he will be somewhere in Greenfields. This is his number. You can arrange contact with him, but he will be backup to help you however possible. But in general, I see two ways of surviving this. One, you can wait out the night. Of course, it will probably be Hecate's sorcery, well, as the High Priestess of Hecate, you will probably... time will be a little wonky, so no more than 24 hours, possibly 12 hours, within the borders of the town.
Whiteboard, fuck. All the
the other thing is you could actually just kill I would call it an Mbuza. It's a
translation, please.
That's its name. The High Priestess of Hecate's what it is rather than her name. I don't know what her name is. You could actually kill it with what you have. There were 3 components of that. Well,
the Hawthorne bullets, you mean?
No. That probably won't work on her.
Well, it's a good thing I took time making those.
It'll work on her servants, the Styrics, but there is a ritual that can do that. So if you,
I know you can't see my hand through the phone.
Yeah.
So
no, he can. He totally can.
Well, question, sir. At what point in time were you already aware that a supernatural witch was guarding this dagger?
Oh, from the beginning.
And what makes you think that we could go up against that?
Well, you've done pretty well so far.
We're thieves!
Exactly. The perfect.
Calm down.
The perfect candidates for this job.
Calm down. Number 1, that just added 15% because we were denied critical need to know information.
Oh, no, that's 25%.
I'm sure your compensation will be quite valuable, quite worth it.
I expect at least another 4 McDucks.
I expect my arms to still be attached. I know that might be unreasonable in this situation, but damn it, I'm holding to it.
Well, you can yell at me all you want, but you're the one strapped there, and I'm
Number 2,
currently in a very luxurious...
You did mention that there were 2 ways that we could get out. One is to wait for nightfall.
For Apollo's golden chariot, sorry.
Oh, yes, I stand corrected. But that would be...
Caleb made a gesture that he was drinking. His character's upset at this.
But
It's all this supernatural shit.
failing dawn, how exactly do we get out between now and then?
Yes. Dare has one of his instructions was to bring the components of the ritual on a sheet. There's a simple cipher. I believe you can solve that rather easily. Certainly. You
guys know Aramaic, right?
Yeah.
I know cryptography, so...
Yeah. That will list what you need to do in what order. It will... It certainly, as long as you can avoid her brainwashed cultists and her servant, and of course her, she will go. She probably is rather confident at this point that her servants can do this. So speed is of the essence, or hiding. Of course, you could just sacrifice one of you, split up, and hope at least one of you makes it out. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. But the contract is contingent on getting the dagger out of the town's borders.
Of course.
But yes, killing her, I would. I'll double the money if you can actually pull off the ritual.
We will attempt the ritual in the hopes. But failing that, if we perform the first part of this ritual, will it open the roads?
No. It's all or nothing. I will say though, I will give you a bit of help though with the Mbuza. She is she's very refined and her ears are very delicate. Coarse language is very disagreeable with her.
So we play the butt trumpets on Rewind.
What?
That's an actual band.
No, she is a very sensitive ego, I'll say. So keep that in mind. Look for symbols associated with your profession, and you should do quite well. At least the olden symbols. Anyways,
So, final question, since
Yeah.
I feel that we're entitled to this now, considering that we're now stuck in an Ash versus the Evil Dead situation.
I admire your humor in this situation.
It's not humor. I'm dead serious.
Oh.
What use What do you really need this dagger for? Is this just for posterity, or are you using it for something else that's going to cause us further trouble down the road?
Oh no. If you survive the night one way or the other, you'll be done with it.
And this won't come back to bite us or to turn you into an overlord over humanity.
Oh no.
I'm already that.
I understand you mistrust me, but I trust me when I say at heart that I'm very akin to you, and I understand your profession's unique needs.
Bullshit detector.
He seems to be enjoying himself, but he's
I
not.
hate him.
That's fair. Anyway, so good luck, gentlemen. Dare will be he's somewhere on the edge of town. So Dare, describe your
Any
character.
relation to Reddit?
Yeah.
What?
No.
All right.
No. I'm just wondering where John went.
John,
Oates. John Oates.
that is
Are you a
exactly
man-eater?
Yeah.
that is exactly what I based it on. Hall and Oates. Okay, so
So I'll say your Dare has pulled into the gas station at the edge of town.
Be a
When
really mellow mercenary.
yeah.
yeah.
So
Chilled out.
I'm assuming I noticed that there aren't many people anywhere.
Actually, there are people, but they are. Do you? I forgot if I gave you a bullshit detector or not.
One.
Okay, yeah, no, they are acting odd. They're acting
Okay.
like, hey, good morning. How are you?
It's night out.
What? No, hey, how are you? They ignore the comment.
I'm
Also, the highway that you just took in has now it started glowing red.
the entire highway.
Yes.
Great. Is anybody driving on it?
The townspeople. One person actually just pulls in, and then nobody's driving on it right now.
Huh. All right. Well, highway glowing red. I kind of watch everybody to see if they say anything about the glowing red highway.
Well, with the 0 point bullshit detector, you see that they seem to be ignoring it or not paying it any attention. It's normal to them. So that's your core clue.
Great.
So you get that for free.
Hey, sometimes the highway
So,
just glows.
in terms of your instruction, you are driving a normal civilian vehicle. I'll let you choose what type.
Station wagon.
It's up to you. It's up to Dare. So what do you want?
Probably a Volvo hatchback.
Hatchback. Okay,
Okay.
small. So you have a couple of guns in there. I'll say 3 pieces of gear. So they can be. You have a pistol for free, and then any 3 sort of tactical items that you want.
Anti-aircraft gun.
That's
Great.
a little much.
It's a bit much,
It's also a hatchback. It's not going to fucking fit.
A collapsible.
That's how it goes down the road. It doesn't use gas; it just uses the recoil. You just pop it in neutral.
Well, it's Arkansas. I can't. I can't.
It's all downhill. We're gonna get at least
It's like a
30 miles.
It's like a poor man's ZSU.
I can't. Rule it out entirely. So yeah.
Shotgun. Some sort of assault rifle type of thing.
Sure.
And
M60.
is that sure? I'll trust you.
M60. That's too big.
Tactical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tactical, not. I would say an M60. You could have it, but that would count as 2 choices.
Shotgun and M60. Is any objections?
Okay.
Do we
I
want
would
more
say-
guns?
Oh, you're
I would say go for
It's your choice. I mean, this is not just weapons. You could have body armor or night vision.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Probably and pair of night vision goggles. Seems
We
like
have- we
none
have-
of us can see in the dark. I'm betting.
Yeah, we have body armor.
Okay.
Okay.
So you have night vision goggles, a shotgun, and an assault rifle,
And my pistol.
and your pistol,
Sidearm, yeah.
and ammo.
Okay, good.
An insane amount, but enough for scenes for
Can I
combat.
have like a knife or 2?
Oh
also?
yeah.
Great.
You have
Spare
a
knife.
knife. So
Save that for yourself later.
You want a dagger or
That's
Hecate? I'm
good.
giving it away cheap.
Just take it out of town and you're home free.
Considering that we are in Arkansas, I would say he could have anything up to and including a K-bar without drawing attention.
I'm hunting.
You can have that
No,
thing
exactly.
strapped to your hip.
this is the
Nobody looks
northwest
bad
region
about
of
it.
Arkansas. The
Dude,
Ozarks
okay,
section.
you could have a claymore, like hunting.
Arkansas is a weird place.
You could have either version of a claymore. So
Yeah, actually,
Well, if you are hunting feral pigs,
yeah,
claymores are legal,
yeah.
along with anything else you could possibly use.
Hunt towards pigs.
Flamethrower. I want the bacon done. So just so they're supposed to call you. You don't have their information
All right.
because they are using burner phones, and
I have no idea where I'm going. The road
Yeah.
is red. People are saying it's daytime when it's clearly.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a stability check. This will be your first
All right,
check.
cool.
So your stability, the difficulty of this is normally 4. If you fail, you will lose stability. If you
Okay.
make it, you don't lose. You
can-
can spend stability to increase your chances of making the success. But this is a very minor check. If you lose, you won't lose that much.
All
I
right.
would say. But if you come across a giant scary vampire,
Or you
might.
get your blood sucked out of you from a distance.
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
What?
I've already heard this. already.
that happened.
All right, that sounds problematic. All right, I'm gonna roll. I rolled a 2.
All right, so you lose 1 stability.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
So mark 1 stability off your character, off the little sheet at the top right.
All right,
So,
I'm
yeah.
7 now.
So you can go. I mean, when you get to 0, that's when bad things start happening to your character.
So
I
he gave
noticed
us.
you can go into
Yeah,
the
his
negatives
number,
too.
right?
All
Yes. Yeah.
I will call him.
All right.
All right.
You answer.
Oh, of course, of course. I step away from any civilians.
I will say that we'll just be totally lame and say that the call and response is, "What do you do when the apartment burns down?"
That is actually.
Or what do you do when
The exterminator's laid.
when the exterminator's late? Burn the apartment.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
That is what I was supposed to say on this sheet of
Come
paper
on,
I got.
one call and response.
Yeah.
We have bad trade craft. We've been going on for like 4 years and we record it
Well,
every
technically,
time.
that's across different dimensions.
It's a
so-
multi-time.
It's a constant across the multiverse.
The one
Seal.
constant.
Hello, is this Mr. Hall?
Yeah, it is. Call me Dare.
Oh,
To whom am I
suppose
speaking?
I will have to. Do you have a quote-unquote trunk full of guns?
You could say that I have a trunk full of guns.
That-
You
don't-
could
like,
say that.
I would like you to say exactly that.
Yes,
I have
Exactly a trunk full
guns.
of guns.
I have a trunk full of guns.
Lovely. Well,
I said, you just drove in. I have to ask, are the highways still glowing red?
yeah. What?
Shit, okay, well, we'll
what-
tell you later. Tell you later.
Are they safe?
No, they're
No.
totally
Oh,
not
glad I
safe.
stopped driving. All right.
all right, mate.
The people are also saying it's day.
Yeah, also, that's a problem too. Don't
So
just
this
ignore
is
that.
okay. You guys know about this then.
Look, mate. It's basic tradecraft. Stay off the main roads anyway. It was.
Well, here's the
Found
thing.
that way?
Here's the thing. There's main roads and back roads. I just pulled off the highway. There is only the highway.
No, you can the roads inside the town
Okay.
work.
Okay,
Just-
good.
There's basically a border around the town that's
Just pure red, just glowing?
Yeah, just like
Awesome.
you can't get out now that you're in.
Great.
Yeah.
So, what's going on? It looks like
Well,
I'm in here for the long haul now.
Why don't you come on in and
I mean, I'm in. I can't.
come meet us. We'll tell you all about it.
I give you address.
All right, great.
Look, either our client's bugging in the head or we're bugging in the ass. Either way, you should get here with the guns.
There's buggery going on.
Okay.
It's wonderful meeting you.
You two. What's your name? You seem foreign.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll have a gun on you. Don't take it personal.
That's
just
fine.
frisk it and come
Okay.
on down.
So what address are you giving them?
The address to
the safe house?
the other foreclosed house 2 blocks away.
All right, fair enough.
I admire that.
I was going to ask, yeah. You can give me a sense trouble check.
Sense trouble check.
Yes, that is a general
I'm
ability.
going to cover you.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We do
It's
have a rifle.
on the right column at the bottom.
Okay. I have a 4.
So you can spend those points. Well, you already rolled, so
Yeah,
what'd you get?
3.
3. Okay, so yeah, it's weird. You do notice that like people are going about, they're walking their dogs
At night.
In the
at night,
darkness.
and baby carriages.
Do I have a watch? or
Yes.
something? I check my watch. What time
It's
is it?
11:30.
Okay. So like normal time for it to be dark, but not
Yeah.
normal people.
It's
Great.
yeah. You notice the second hand is 11:30, 21, 11:30, 21, 11:30, 21, 11:30,
That's
21, 11:30, 22. All right, so it's advancing, but at a slower rate.
All right.
We are not looking at our watches for fear.
All right, so back at the actual safe house, what is your plan to meet the new guy? So you told him 2 blocks
Well,
away.
First,
Yeah.
I've removed the wig, fake nose, and
Okay.
a fat patch.
What happened?
There was the whole heist. They did the whole
I was in disguise as the somewhat overweight security guard that was the new guy.
Nice.
So, dropping the disguise, grabbing a rifle,
Okay.
and, all right, Hamoud, The signal for me to come in is going to be to touch your shoulder here.
Okay.
We'll keep watch at the house.
If you cough,
So yeah, did you choose a house within sight of your house, or one like
Inside.
around the block,
Uh,
out of sight?
if you're on the roof, it shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I saw that.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to be on the roof.
rooftop.
Okay. And we'll
Actually,
keep-
if you want me to kill him, here is gum. Chew the
10
gum.
minutes later. All right, good game, Fosse. Yeah.
Yeah, alright guys, nice seeing you.
I chew gum when I'm nervous.
Okay, so the plan, yeah, just like
It's like a weird baseball signal for assassination.
If he does this, we're safe. If he pops the gum,
yeah.
So basically,
sorry.
David, you said the soul's like,
It's
oh,
okay.
he totally wants me to kill that guy. All
All
right.
right, so
we
I'm
want
going out.
somebody.
The street that we're on isn't glowing red, right?
No, all the
that was
city streets are fine.
explosive. Nothing
All right,
personal.
I will go out,
Definitely not an explosive.
Notice, do I have to spend for finding a house that doesn't have people in it? The people are gone?
You've already done background on this place, so you know, the place you chose is foreclosed as well, so it's empty.
Well, no, I know we're foreclosed, but like
Okay.
we're in a neighborhood, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I want a
The
house
whole
where
reason
people
why
are
we-
not home.
Yeah.
The whole reason
No,
we
I'll say you can have
was that it was full
Okay,
of
I want a house where people are not home. So I'm going to walk up to the door with a length of our rope.
A length of rope.
I'm going to knock. Do I hear barking?
The house that you're told. This is the house you're telling him to meet at, right?
No, different house.
Oh, a different house.
Yeah.
Is it how?
My character's a Pakistani male walking around the street at 11:30 at night.
Yeah.
I need a dog.
Okay.
Like, or else I am there to break in, and a bunch of Arkansas cops are going to gun me down.
All right, fair enough. Your mission is to get a dog. So you're looking for some place where the people aren't there, but the dog is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's a house
This is like
nearby
Tuesday.
across the street. You do know that there is an old woman who has just gone out gardening at the next house over. So
At
she's
night.
At night, yes.
Yeah. Which is.
Wonderful.
Yeah, but she doesn't pay you any mind because you know. And then there's a nice little mutt who is clearly starved for attention. Goes up to the backyard fence,
Tail wagging.
tail wagging. So you're just taking the dog.
I'm just taking.
What type of dog is it?
I think I have a picture of what this dog should be.
It is a.
Pomeranian.
What's the funniest type of dog?
Chihuahua.
That's a good question. That's why I asked you. I don't know.
Chihuahua.
No,
where-
no, it can't be the. It
The
has.
Chihuahua's a minion of Hecate.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that.
So if you're looking for something that
Beagle.
would be absolutely funny
A
for a little-
Bichon Frise. I don't know.
A Bichon Frise.
How about a dachshund?
What
An
is that?
obscure dog.
Yeah.
it's a little bitty yappy lap dog that's really, really furry.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. You have a little.
No, never mind. A Shar-Pei.
A Shar-Pei.
It's just the kind
Folds.
of melting right there.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. No. There's.
What the dog looks like gravity.
It's definitely not dog show
here's the-
material.
We can't go for like a Tibetan Mastiff or something that's just.
Yes, I want a bear dog. Just in the back. I think that's a spin. If you find a dog that can kill bears, I think that's one of
There's
the.
also one that's friendly that you can also. It'd actually be an athletic check to
It's
get
like,
it.
holy shit, it's a dire wolf. What
I
the
just have to mention that during my days back at Walmart,
Yeah.
I actually got to wait on a little old lady every week. She was almost 90 years old and came in for large breed formula every week for Pookie, which was the name of her Rottweiler, who would usually be sitting out in the car because I got to help carry the huge honking bag of food to the car, and friendliest dog you would ever want to meet, but also freaking huge.
Yeah.
A little old
but this is not.
probably
You chose
20
the
pounds
yeah.
soft
See,
dog.
okay, or about Clifford the big red dog.
Right. No. That would be a.
All right, I have a Shar-Pei.
Yeah. You have a Shar-Pei, so you're walking to your dog.
Yes.
You're going up on the roof. Is anybody else? Are you two staying inside?
We're back. I'm staying at the our safe house.
I'm taking the rest
Yeah,
of the
no.
cameras and the thermal sensors and stuff that we got that we kept, and I'm setting them up at the windows and other places around the
Okay.
house to make sure that it's completely.
Okay.
I'm organizing the explosives we have.
Okay. So wait, Skinner, what roof are you on? On your own safe house or the house of the target? The target house.
I would say probably the target house.
Okay.
Because that way I can get aim
Okay.
and stay out of the way.
Okay, to do that, you're going to have to make an athletics or an infiltration check to get out there without drawing attention to yourself. Because because people are going about their daily
Just
routine.
stay on our house.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can stay on your house, which is
If
long
I can-
range, but yeah.
Okay, as long as I can make the shot, I've got a scope.
Well, you can make the front shot from the front if they say in the front of the house. If he goes around the side to the back, you're not going to have an angle. But
Okay.
yeah,
Can I have like a gym bag with me?
sure.
All right. So I go.
You have an infinite supply.
Completely non-threatening.
Yeah.
Like you're doing
a gym. I get folded, empty gym bag inside my.
Yeah, you have, like all criminals, you have an infinite supply of gym bags and
You need
thermal drills.
Yes.
So
me and my Sharpay.
yeah,
gonna go rob a bank.
yeah. The
Okay.
dog is just happy to be
So
out.
I will be
Plug the
waiting
earbud
awkwardly,
in for
letting
my
the
cell
dog go
phone
places.
Okay.
and call him up.
Skinner, give me a sense rebel check.
8.
8. Oh, there's some birds not looking at you, but there's some blackbirds on trees in this neighborhood. Oh, that's not good.
That is.
Or is it? You don't know. Oh God,
It's like-
paranoia started.
Drink to forget, David. Drink to forget.
So.
Have any of our skills refreshed? From
Oh yeah, that's a very good point. I forgot to mention Caleb asked, and I forgot to tell you the rest of you. You can fully refresh 3 general abilities and 2 investigative skill points.
Oh yes, mechanics.
So,
Go ahead and refresh too. So.
Well, you have nothing to refresh. You have literally you haven't even spent anything except stability, but
Whoops.
you're like creeped out and you're like, oh, this is a bad idea.
How many general? 4 or
3.
3. Okay. Okay. Jesus, Ross.
Can I have all of them? Can I just have 100,000? Anyway,
okay, so you said 3 generals up
Yeah.
to full, and then
Holy shit! I didn't.
2 investigative.
I didn't spend any.
Also, not health or stability. Obviously, you can't heal your health.
Damage persists and stuff.
Yeah, unless you. Well, there are abilities that allow you to heal that, namely medic and shrink, but you have to make spends. So,
Okay.
So
I didn't spend except for 1 point of linguistic.
So did your arms come up? You said something about that when you were talking to the guy.
The investigator.
well, you guys spent a buttload of
About
points for
having your arms
that
attached
case
after the
to heist.
thing.
Yeah, it was all like
Oh, they didn't get ripped off?
no,
No.
Okay, not yet.
no, not yet. So it's coming, but
the other.
Well, I mean, no, to get that bonus pool, you guys had to spend a lot of points just to case the place and
Yeah.
set everything
Yeah.
up.
I never got there.
Well, I know, but you were
well, we
okay.
spent a bunch.
So everybody,
So
but Tom's saying he's the one who didn't spend anything.
so. Oh, I had a question
freeloading.
too. How long is this? It's like how long is this street? Is it just like a?
Typical neighborhood
We have to do
suburban
a
block,
ritual.
just
You don't- how
like
weird is that?
4 or 5 houses at a length.
So is it on like 1 or 2 transformers per the block?
We
Or
have to sit it down.
there's a transformer substation nearby. So
Oh, there's that.
okay.
We saw
So,
some explosives I could bring up and.
Since we don't know the birds are there, I would.
Actually, I know that the birds are there, but
you're
don't.
inside. You do not. Yeah, Skinner. Are you notifying anyone else?
Actually, yes. That's why I mentioned the fact I've got the cell
Alright.
phone on hands free.
So everyone else knows that the
Mimi,
birds
call
exist
Alejandro.
and are on trees. So
For you ornithologists out there,
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah,
all right, we'll do some left. Right. What are you doing, Alondra?
I am going to go out to the main transformer substation and rig it so I can overload it. Overload all the other houses
Okay.
on mine. So except besides ours.
Okay. You can
At will.
It's about a block away. You can either cross someone's backyard and get it very quickly, or you can go through the street and just walk.
So I will cross over somebody's backyard. So
Okay. Are you just going to walk, or are you hop the fence and walk, or are you going to actually try and sneak?
So I will give it a sneak a try.
right.
So-
Infiltration.
Leap over a fence right into a nighttime pool party.
Yeah. So. Oh, do we still have the pool from? Oh wait, we don't have the pool from the last time.
We
So
have
That pool was for the museum,
Yeah, so-
which you have now probably are not going to return to.
probably no.
No, let's get back to the museum.
We have no
can hold
reason
out
to
there.
Are we talking about
6?
a point pool or a literal pool?
The point pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
and moot point anyway because we already spent all of them.
Yeah.
So, 6.
All right,
That's
yeah.
what I'm like
There are
to stay
some
alive.
kids who have just kind of leave the house. They're actually seem to be a little confused, but they're actually let's play. They are. They seem to recognize that this is kind of weird a little bit.
Reality's a lie, kid. Go back inside.
But they're playing in their backyard with their transformers and whatnot, make a stability check to not get sucked into their. They got some of the canon wrong about transformers.
Camera.
Yes, you do.
Kids are just playing.
Bumblebee's the bad guy.
Tackled by
You're
a
using
grown
Bumblebee
man.
as
That's two kids playing with an action figure. It's gonna happen. Who cares?
Let's beat up Bumblebee because he's evil. Yay!
No, fine, that's okay.
It's like Megatron Optimus Prime, like, I've always loved you. Like, I thought
It would bother me
Wow,
more if
this
there's
game wasn't even on rails.
So you get to the substation.
no rails allowed.
Chain link
on
fence, barbed wire on top, padlock. You could cut it without making a check.
So
Or you just slide the sleeve over, whatever.
Sorry.
It's fine.
more noise.
So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna cut the fence
I will go ahead and
or pick the lock?
I'll pick the lock. So.
Okay, that's an infiltration check.
All right. Can I substitute mechanics for that though?
Yeah, it's a simple lock.
Okay. So
How many are you spinning?
2.
Okay, yeah, sure.
So hold on. Spin the cherry on that.
Yep. All right.
Yes, 6.
All right, you pick the lock. You're in the substation. All right, so that's what you're doing. So, Skinner, you're watching the birds. Do seem to be acting a little weirdly. That they are flying to one tree, looking around, calling to move. They're methodically moving from house to house, like from tree to tree, almost as though they're searching for something. But they have a lot of ground to cover, and there's not a lot of them out. Well, they're scattered. So you realize
Birds, Ross.
you can't count. It's dark, and you don't have night vision. You can only see the ones near the streetlights.
How loud is their cawing?
How many birds? What is this, a James Raggy? I don't want to read that.
So you realize you can because you got an 8 on your sense roll. You know when you can either just get off the roof before they get to your house, or you. That's the only way you can stay hidden from them while you're on the fucking roof. So that's your choice, unless you want to shoot them or do something else. But that'll be a while. That'll be about 10 minutes, it looks like. Then you have to
Can you please give me a heads up before you start blasting birds?
Don't cut, motherfuckers! Yeah. So, anyways, that's your situation. I'll let you know.
Texting Hamoud.
Yeah.
Birds.
Exist.
Actually, no, just the.
You have time to write a leisurely text with this, yeah.
In 10 minutes, the radio will be playing Bye Bye Blackbird.
Okay, so you are. Yeah, well, anyways, we'll get to that when we get to that. Caleb had a very perplexed look on his face. It's a very good roleplay. So, Darren, you're pulling into the house.
All right.
On the driveway. So, Hamid, where you see the car coming. It's a Volvo hatchback. It looks totally out of place in this neighborhood.
It's a little beat up.
It's a little
I
beat
use
up.
it to
Well, the
offset.
beat up makes it look a little more fit in place. But you're guessing that that's Dare. You've heard of him before. You recognize his general profile. So, where do you want to be when his car pulls into the driveway?
Across the street, smoking a cigarette.
Okay.
Pretending to be on a phone call
Okay.
with the dog sitting and taking a poop.
Okay. So you both have
The
tradecraft.
dog is thrilled to be out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You both have tradecraft. You see, you're not hiding, so he can Dare. You see him. Your guess that.
He's holding a gym bag. I recognize it.
Yeah. Well, the man. Yeah.
I
well,
put it in the mailbox.
Yeah. So how do you want the meet to go down? You can you both have tradecraft, so you kind of know what kind of approach you would both take. So are you going to walk over to him, or are you going to try and break into the house and then wait for him to come to you, or?
I will walk across the street as he's getting out of the car.
Okay.
I will have my hand in my pocket.
Okay.
All right, I am getting out of the car and making some unsuspect motions
Yeah.
towards my gun,
Yeah.
leaning against the car, pull out my phone, and kind of eye whoever that is that's approaching.
Yeah. All right. You have a description of the crew that you're supposed to be working with. You're thinking that would be Hamid. He is British Pakistani, former intelligence guy, asset handler. A face man, basically.
All right.
So that's who you think it is. You don't know how he got the dog.
The dog gives me pause, I will admit.
So you could text the number that you got a call from, and which I guess would be Hamid's phone.
Yep, with my phone out already, I send a text to the number I got, and say, approaching, with just a question mark.
Yeah.
Ringtone of Teutonic.
Check your mail, neighbor. I point at the mailbox.
All right.
Alright, I lean over to the mailbox, pull it down,
Yeah.
What's
There
in
is
the
a-
mailbox?
It's the empty gym bag.
No.
Make sure you pick up your groceries with the bag.
So,
Don't want them to leak.
is there any reason?
Well, Tradecraft, you realize he's put your guns in the bag so people
Put your
won't-
guns in the bag.
Yeah.
So I pick them up with the bag so you don't turn and shoot me.
Yeah.
All right.
Pick them up with the bag so I don't blow you away.
Look here. Here's the keys.
Yeah.
You can open the trunk, take a
And
look.
that dog is still going.
And I just have to ask, did you bring the dog on the robbery, or?
William, he's fifth. Don't worry about it.
He's actually the mastermind. We
The
don't.
dog's just happy to be out.
We call him Soze.
All right. Take a look at the guns. I'll step away. Here's I'm gonna give you mine.
Well, you put it in the
Trust.
bag, so yeah.
Yep.
Put it in the bag.
And of course, here also my knife and my spare knife.
Okay.
Not the third knife.
Not
Third knife is sentimental.
So you realize you're watching this going on. He's handing over the guns very slowly and cautiously. You have to
Doing a
go.
Mongolian
You have to get off the roof
striptease in the
now.
middle of the street. Okay.
So Skinner, you have to get
Well,
off
he's
the roof
in
now.
the trunk, so
Yeah.
it's a hatchback.
Yeah.
It'll be dark at least, so just one block down, one block to the left, and I will just follow behind you.
All right. As I'm pulling everything out, I raise the question. So it's dark, but everyone around here seems to think it's daytime. Can they see like it's daytime?
I don't know. It's,
Okay. Well, there's a lot of explaining that needs to happen once.
you and me both, bruv.
Great.
So Skinner, you need to make your decision. Are you going to get off the roof?
Getting off the roof.
Okay.
I don't want the birds to see me.
All right, you get off the roof. Meanwhile, Riley.
We're a crack crew.
I can tell. Dogs and birds. This is great.
There's a reason.
So, are you doing anything with the explosives other than?
Actually, can I find like in this house? Is there anything in this house?
No, it's a foreclosed house. They threw out everything except the. You can make preparedness checks to have gotten something. That's
There's a dead body of the guy.
That's the next game.
For the real
That's a dirty world.
yeah.
No, actually, I was thinking like, I'm thinking like just screws, nails, things like that.
You could pry them out of the wall. Yeah, you could get the copper
and
wiring too. But yeah,
We're trying to find that Night Black agent's
that
dirty
would be a
world
mechanics
crossover.
check to extract useful screws and nails. Are you trying to make a shrapnel bomb? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do that by damaging the house. So that would be mechanics.
No, I'll try preparedness instead.
Okay, yeah, you could have like, hey, maybe I should
I
have.
brought screws.
No, I figured like
No, we did make a run to what did we call it earlier? Sammy Saver.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
local store. He could have said, "Oh, and by the way, that
Yes,
was on the."
Marcus. Yeah. No, that's
The whole way we're en route to the
Six.
house. Is what we're
Okay.
saying.
Yeah, you have all the stuff you would need to make a really nasty IED. So,
then that's what I'm doing. Like
Okay.
it's like working in the kitchen.
Put the Hawthorne bits in it.
You got time to lean. You got time to make an explosive device.
so you're just making one big one.
Actually, okay, do I have enough to make some so claymores that we can place at like doors?
What explosives do you have, by the way?
Just enough in case I needed to breach.
Just
Oh yeah, breaching charges. So you really don't have. You'd have to pile them all together to make even a decent sized explosive. I mean, or you could make pipe bombs basically. Improvised grenades. So if you want to make improvised grenades,
Improvised
or one
grenades.
big bomb.
Improvised grenades.
Okay. So that would be an explosive devices check. Or you could just wait for me to roll it for you.
I'm good, Ross.
You
Thanks.
better roll that. How many spinning?
3,
Okay.
8.
All right. I'll say you can have 5 grenades.
Okay. Basically, yeah, I'm cooking.
Yeah. So meanwhile, at the transformer,
Okay.
Alondro. So what are you exactly? You just want to like push button in electricity?
Well, I was wanting to do two things. One, go ahead and disrupt the transformer enough so it overload it so it disrupts power to the rest of the houses besides ours. So
Like right now?
no, not right now. This is on cue. So
quick question: are the lights on in all the houses and stuff?
Yes.
Like it's okay. So it's like
Lights are coming on. Like it's
Okay.
like people are acting like it's daytime, but they're
Okay.
still turning lights on.
I was
but more
wondering if they're
important,
just walking around in total darkness.
No.
but more
The
importantly,
street lights are on.
All right,
yeah.
good.
I'm willing to at least cross it from here to kind of finagle the ground. So if any birds start landing around there, I can actually shock them instead. So
Well, that's going to be harder to do because the whole purpose of Transformer is to not electrify the ground.
I know that's for, like I said, finagling with the ground.
Okay,
so I can
well, each
actually-
one is a separate thing. So which one do you want to do first?
So first, get it so I can shut it off. I can overload it at any point.
Okay, so like you have a remote control and a switch, so that would be a mechanic shift. Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron, we're not going to be able to stay here, man.
No, this is
Just rig it to blow, and then we will run. Do not make a Dennis the Menace Home Alone
Mr. Wilson.
using the city grid.
You don't want. You may not want to see Joe Pesci scream, but I do. That serenades me to sleep.
Wow. Okay, Jigsaw. Let's see what you got.
Scenario ends with 4 men found drained of blood in a house. In other news, a transient electrocuted himself on the local transformer.
5. You spent 3 points on that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Sure. You have it ready to go. That takes you some time, though.
May I have some more of your delicious chips?
Yeah. There's.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Faust brings
Really-
delicious chips and dip every
It's
time.
not too much of a
Yay.
kick, but really sweet. So
Yeah.
It's very Pavlovian.
Yeah. Food is good.
So.
It's so good.
It's too good.
Skinner, you're in there watching the birds.
Movie, The Birds.
The birds outside. You're like. There are some near the tree near your house, so anybody who walks in is going to be noticed. So
Texting Hamud.
at least at the front. So yeah.
Yeah, texting Hamud real quick. Circle the block a time or two. Tell you when it's safe.
Okay.
So did you come in your own car, or are you just following me, like, as I drive?
We'll get to where we're going.
So yeah. So are you? So you're walking and he's driving, or you're just going to both?
All right,
No, we
I-
leave his car.
Okay. You leave his
We're
car.
just walking.
Okay.
do we still have the dog?
We're walking the dog.
Yeah. Okay. Both of you can give me sense trouble checks.
Okay.
Have we given a name to our decoy dog?
He's fit.
Oh, Fifth. Okay.
I got. Do I add?
No, it's
This-
just the
no,
die roll.
alright.
Well, no. Basically, before you roll, you
I
can
can
say
choose to spend?
you can choose to
Alright,
spend.
great.
You have to say before you roll. There are a
Okay.
couple cherries that allow you to spend after your roll, but
Okay.
that's a special ability.
I did
I
not
rolled a
do
5.
well.
Okay. The what?
5.
5. Yeah, those birds look weird. They're just kind of hanging about, just methodically looking around.
Alright.
Then
So,
moving at regular intervals, kind of spread out as a grid.
Okay.
That's weird.
All right, Hamud. Don't shoot me, but I'm going to elbow you in the stomach. I elbow him in the stomach,
Okay.
and then
he
motion
shoots
at
him.
those birds. You seem a bit jumpy. Those birds are looking a bit strange.
The birds, mate.
Look, they're being a bit strange. I've seen highways glow red, people walking around like it's daytime. Maybe the birds are acting funny too.
Fair enough. We're circling block a bit. We'll
Okay. So you
find
circle
a
the
gap
block.
in their
Well, I brought these.
surveillance network.
So that would be an infiltration check. It's a group effort. If you want to just sneak back to the house. Now, group efforts mean like everyone can spend points to add to one person, and then one person rolls for the entire group
Oh, that's cool.
to whether they succeed as a group.
That's cool.
So, do you want to do that, or you just want to keep circling the block until they leave?
I've circled the block one more time. Are they not leaving?
They move on. They just take more time. They do fly over you, and you know.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So.
We're walking the dog.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
Yeah,
we
just a
circle the block?
couple of friends walking the dog at night.
So, something very odd happens to you, Caleb.
Right.
Yeah.
Why am I always one to get mind control?
Well, not mind controlled, but suddenly your vision blurs and goes black, and suddenly you see a vision of the guest book that you signed, not in your own name. But there is still well, if you had a cult, you could probably figure something out. But you don't have a cult, do you?
No,
All right, give me a stability check.
Does he like stumble?
I wanted a job
Yes.
after I graduated.
I know that's.
I failed.
All right, you can lose. You have to lose a number of health and stability up to 2. So you can lose 1 of each or 2 of 1.
I will lose 2 stability.
All right. He seems to black out for a moment as you hear a voice chanting in ancient Greek, trying to reach out to you, but then the vision stops, and you're just
I catch him as he stumbles. Hey, get yourself together. I don't want to get shot by anybody you got around here.
Yeah. So all the birds also caw in the distance when that happens. So
All right, buddy.
Let's go inside.
okay, so you hurry inside, and
Bring
so
the
I'll
dog with me.
Yeah, bring the dog. With me. So Hama comes back. He has a dog now.
And I'm not the dog. But
Yeah. And Dare.
Why do we have a dog?
That's
I-
fifth.
I asked the same question. Is this
Oh,
not...
what?
Gun is pointed.
With the dogs.
Those of you with Streetwise who probably know of Dare, I'll leave that up to you. At least one of you knows him personally. Or at least doesn't matter.
Which signal?
I streetwise too.
I don't need gum.
Oh yeah, so Dare, you know Riley. Riley, you know Dare. Riley was one of those maniacs behind that Boston business. That was a mess.
Riley?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was me in Boston.
He's been in the kitchen and he is not a cordon bleu chef.
Oh,
What?
You're bringing Boston to Arkansas.
Like, God, I hope not. Like, 'cause if I did, like, Boston one thing, but if I brought that Boston here, Arkansas would be gone.
So can you explain the dog, or the highways, or the birds, or the people, or the dog?
The dog, no. What's with the dog?
I don't know.
Oh, wait.
Did they not train you?
Tradecraft 101.
Like,
You just go fucking walking about in the middle of the night.
yeah,
Sorry,
I'm
where's
not,
the chav out in me when you say stupid things?
I'm not a spy. I steal shit.
And I know that Hummer
Or blow things up.
well because he's gone from posh to cockney on us.
Yeah. So you remember you had something,
He's gonna
a piece
put
of
on his
paper you had to
stripedy
show.
black and white shirt.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a state
guys,
pin on the back.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interrupt your dog talk, but
You're a classic.
I got this. I pull out a crumpled piece of paper and smooth it out.
Okay.
So, does this mean anything?
It's written in ancient Greek. Did anybody spend languages?
I did.
Yeah. All right. So
What does this say? What does it say?
Well, first off, there is a symbol on it, a circle. It says, "To rid the world of the Embuza, one must do three things." So the first, you must draw a circle of Hermes in a temple in his honor. And the circle of Hermes is shown.
And all over the place in Arkansas. They love their paganism.
Actually, there is a very obvious one.
That's the
Hospital.
fool.
One of the symbols of Hermes was a caduceus, which is a stick with
The hospital
wings at the
symbol.
top and two snakes around it. So
There's that, yes. Then
Sorry.
one must get his,
What was the florist that used Mercury as its symbol?
let's see here, his...
FTD.
ATD.
One must gather his chosen animal, the tortoise, and have it walk around the circle, all while a symbol of the enemy to be destroyed, of the Embuza, is placed in the center of the circle, over a symbol most sacred to Hermes. Check the bus station, locker number 13.
But yes, locked away for years is a still living
is there
turtle.
a tortoise in the bus station? That's what I'm
Well,
getting
no,
at. This
a
note.
tortoise and a symbol sacred to Hermes.
We
So
can
there's-
just make a paper mache shell for fifth.
I like this game.
Because ancient rituals love it when you half-ass it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Those of you of occult, for free, know that Hermes is not only the god of medicine, he's also the god of thieves. And temple could be symbolic, so it could be someplace important to any of his areas of choosing. The hospital. Well, there is no hospital. This is a small town. The county hospital is next over. But there is a clinic. There is a pet store, and then you can make a spend if you want another idea on what could work for that. So, those are the things.
Actually, I'll make a spend on criminology.
Okay.
He is the god of thieves.
Yes. Oh, what would be important and sacred to a thief? Oh, wait, a place where you can get money for your goods. Perhaps a fence, or maybe a pawn store.
shop.
Yeah, pawn shop.
Yeah.
So,
I'm also a huge crack nerd. I work here because I love the hours.
yeah. So, those are the things you have to do. Also the symbol that you put the symbol of the enemy in the circle, and the tortoise shall cross the circle, and when that is complete, the enemy will be destroyed.
And what is the symbol of the enemy?
Well, you have it, the
That
dagger of
dagger.
Hecate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we just need to get a turtle to walk over.
Tortoise.
He will walk around. He will cross the turtle, like go all the way around.
So we need to find a tortoise. Like, are those around here? Are those native?
Those of you, I say you guys have been in town enough for
There's a
0
zero.
point. No, those of you with notice remember seeing a pet store in town, and everyone thinks that there is a. It's daytime, so it should be open.
Oh my god.
Would you like me to go buy a turtle?
A tortoise, not
A tortoise. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Well, they're different animals.
Okay, so where's the nearest pawn shop?
There is one in the other side of town.
Okay, this is a small town. There's lots of pawn
Yeah.
shops.
Well, there's only one actually, but yeah.
Oh shit! I'd worry now.
Yeah.
Is it one of those ones that also gives you cash for gold and also
yes.
guns?
Yes. Oh yeah. Cash
Great.
for gold. Cash for guns.
Yeah.
Cash for gold guns. It's called double gold.
How many McDucks?
Damn it.
So
It's like, you got gold. We'll give you a full McDuck for that gold.
5 whole money.
Okay.
yeah.
All right, I'll go buy the tortoise.
I don't know how to roleplay this fucking absurd plot.
So how much are all of you getting paid?
Yeah.
Not enough.
Oh, by the way,
All right.
I made
Me
some
neither.
grenades.
Great.
Extra
We'll need those
100%
for the
now.
turtle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
just
I know. I put some of the hawthorn bits in with the shrapnel. So
So what's that? What's that? Hawthorne?
they're it's supposed to hurt the thing that's outside. Okay.
Okay, but nobody has explained what thing is outside.
Well, we don't. We're not really sure ourselves.
It's
I'll be
making the
honest with
highways
you.
red.
it might be a witch. It might be a vampire.
Okay.
We're not sure.
Dare, we're kind of guessing here, but follow me on this one as far as we can.
All right.
We saw a crazy thing, and since we all saw the same thing, we realized that it is not a mass hallucination.
All right.
Here's what we saw the first time that we all got together on a job.
Actually, do you have the picture
Or
of what we
Miss
saw,
Ruby.
Ross?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah. There's a picture
was
of
a
it.
woman.
One of the things.
Good old Ruby.
Who turned into a bird.
Well, not
blackbird.
yeah, not just a bird,
And
but
then
also
she turned into a swarm of blackbirds.
Yeah.
in loving detail. We describe basically that.
That's pretty horrifying.
Yeah, it totally.
That
and also,
is why we are all carrying hawthorn in some way, because according to
Can I get some of that?
Yeah.
dude, it's in the grenade. And also, I got.
Yeah. You have 5 grenades, so you. Each
and also,
have
I got some hawthorn loaded shotgun shells too.
You giving one of those
That's-
grenades to Fifth?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, Soviet dog mine. All right.
He hasn't been trained.
Yet.
Anyway, let's go back to your car and
Now,
let's go
here's
to
the-
a pet store.
Now the next part.
Because my hope is that it will be near at least a liquor store. And it might make this insufferable night pass.
Okay.
All right. So you two are
between
leaving.
The 2 options for the Temple of Hermes. I would like to point out the logic of the 2. We're thinking either a pawn shop or a clinic. Is that correct, gentlemen?
Some places of medicine, places of thievery. Yeah.
They got guns at a
Here's
clinic?
the problem. By law, everybody who works at a pawn shop must be armed.
All right. Well, they are now.
David, helping or hurting?
That's why I'm putting my money on the clinic. I think the clinic is probably the safer bet.
Well, yeah, they have to be armed, but if they can't get their guns out before we get ours out,
Riley.
bada bing, bada dead.
Riley.
We got a turtle to get.
Let's get the turtle first.
Operation
The tortoise, sorry.
Operation Tortoises go.
All right.
Operation Cowabungas, go.
Wait a second. There's a lot of us. I don't know if we'll all fit into the...
No, just you and me, bruv.
All right.
Walking the dog. Come on, Fifth.
Let's...
Out the door.
All right, well...
All right. So the 2 of you go.
Because the dog is feeling alive for the first time in a long time.
Rocky's meeting new people. It's just exciting. Nobody knows when he pissed in the corner. And you guys were translating the.
It's not our house.
Yeah, it's not your house.
Who cares?
It's probably going to get blown.
We're not going to rub the dog's nose in the house we're squatting in.
Yeah.
No.
But as you two are walking, you can hear the sound of a vehicle coming down the street. You look down and you see headlights. You see a large black SUV sort of cruising down the street at a slow speed.
Is there more of you didn't tell me about?
Just keep walking.
All right, just keep walking. We're just a fashionable gay couple walking through Arkansas, walking our dog.
So you see them stop in front of the old woman who's doing gardening in her yard. You hear them talking. You can't make it out, but after a minute they stop and but then they see you as you're getting closer to your vehicle.
Can I spend notice to hear what they said?
Yeah, you can spend a fun and notice.
Why is your dog gone, ma'am?
We'll get that dog. So you hear a man's voice coming from the SUV. He's like, "Lovely day we're having," and then the woman nods, and yeah. So that's what you hear. So the SUV pulls up alongside you two, and you see the Agora PMC uniforms they're wearing.
Can I get my gun back?
I just knew it.
I assume you
All right, and my knife and
After he said he doesn't need any gum, I gave you back.
Well, I assume you have your handgun and not your rifle or shotgun, because
Right.
it would be harder to conceal.
Oh yeah, no, I've just got the handgun.
Okay. But they're wearing, and they pull up alongside you and say, "Oh, lovely day we're having, gentlemen."
I'd nod.
Sure is, partner.
Are you making any spins?
Tradecraft?
Can I spend cover?
Lie
Is
like
that-
everyone else lies?
Well, interpersonal. Are you doing
Is-
anything to
Yeah, okay.
reassurance, maybe?
I don't know. Flattery if we're just doing like.
Oh, that's not.
Well, reassurance said,
Nicety.
yes, it is a good day. I believe it's daytime.
have reassurance.
Okay. Well, flattery, how are you flattering them? So,
Yes, it is. I'm going to talk car at them.
okay.
Wait,
Oh, what kind of? You got a Hemi in that? You brother? Oh man, it's looking good. I don't know. You like it clean? I like it. You get this mudding out here. They don't respect the lines of the vehicle. It's part of the
Dude, you
design.
were dangerously close to.
All right, you can spend the point of flattering.
Yeah.
For redneck Pakistani.
Yeah, dude, you're dangerously dangerously close to. Boom
No, I'm
hour.
brown.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as Pakistani in Arkansas. No, I'm sorry. There's 50 types of snow in Alaska. In Arkansas, there's one type of brown, according to anyone that is not.
Yeah.
And that is,
I am banking on that.
Yeah.
and that one type of brown is dang furner.
Yeah.
So yeah, you from around these parts, or are you just who's your friend there?
Question:
Yeah.
They're cops, right?
No,
they're active.
no,
They're
They're
private
PMC.
military.
Would cop talk like work on them?
If you give me an appropriate line, like what are you saying to them?
I was going to say.
See, you used flattery with the car, which worked.
Right. I was going to basically cop talk. Respect them, demonstrate that I appreciate what they're doing, serving, etc., etc.
All right.
We appreciate your service.
We
Yeah,
appreciate
they're
your
private
service.
sector, so you realize, you private sector guys are doing more to protect America than some fat ass
Oh yeah.
bureaucrat.
You're not restricted by rules or nothing.
All right.
I
Yeah.
know you ain't wearing a flag on your
You
uniform,
can
but
shoot
I
us
will-
right
I
here
will
in the
shoot-
street like the Constitution and God and damn.
Do you believe a manifest?
Yeah. I will spend for that.
Caleb, you got it backwards. It's not the Constitution and God. It's God and the Constitution.
Oh, you're right.
You slipped
They
up.
saw through it.
They believe it.
Great.
Yeah. So they go on. He's like, "Come on, we gotta get going. We gotta keep searching." All right. You see any funny people around here? You give us a call. We're looking for some vandals who vandalized the museum.
Well, that's just unforgivable.
It is.
We'll call you up.
Really is.
We'll call you up the second we see something.
All right. They hand you a business card. And they
Y'all is still under 911, right?
so
You wave.
yeah.
Off to fuck your cousin now, cowboy.
So,
Then he's like, "What was that?" Oh my god, they hear like a bat.
you and your friends would vandalize the museum?
Just get to the car.
Let's get to the car.
The two
Turtles aren't going to buy themselves.
Tortoise.
So the two of you start driving to the pet store. Meanwhile, the three of you are in the house.
Like,
Two spies and a random dog.
Yeah.
Just a very pointedly silent car ride.
You see.
Nervous.
Actually, the three of you can give me sense trouble checks.
Just. Oh.
6.
Okay.
5.
2.
Okay, you two. You see a black SUV coming down the street. Coming down the street.
Down.
Okay.
Like, no, lights off. No, we're not.
Okay, lights off. Very good. You turn the lights off because you're in a foreclosed house. And they're actually looking at and making sure that foreclosed house, they probably have property records and keep track of this shit. Because they own this town. Legally. Like, not just...
Basically, it's drop down, like hugging the ground, just, God, it's Boston all over again.
No.
So...
We weren't trapped in Boston.
Like, you weren't in Boston. You have no fucking idea what happened in Boston.
Alright, so they go down the street. Your car... You walked here, so you don't have a getaway car.
Well, this one... Yeah, no, we parked...
Because you wrecked your cars and, coming down the side of the mountain.
Walked
Yeah. And you just ran here.
You guys are in a big mess. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep, you got right in the clusterfuck part of this.
Great.
I have no idea. Taylor. You have
There's a
no
dirt bike in the garage.
There is a dirt bike. One person can get away, at least.
yeah. One person.
But you can see that there are more birds. So the SUV goes down the block and leaves for now. So what are the three of you going to be doing? If you turn the light, yeah.
Oh no!
Well, they also you see that they're stopping and talking to people that are on the street too.
Did we? How far were they up the block? Did we see them actually talking?
Not with them, but you saw them talk to an old woman.
So yeah, but keep the lights off, keep down.
All right, well, you can't
This
do
is
much
an empty
in the dark,
house.
so.
Actually, I finished. I built grenades.
You did build the
Fuck,
grenades.
You know, fuck all y'all.
But you keep watching. Actually, David, I'm sorry, Skinner. You keep watching. You notice they do stop and talk to somebody at the edge of the block, who then points at your house. You did have the lights on earlier, so yeah. They start turning around and driving back up the street, and yeah. So you guys have time. They're not. They're
Basically,
What time of year is it, Ross?
Gym bag.
huh?
What time of year is it?
Now.
Yeah, fall.
Okay.
Actually, it's like duffel
I still have
bag,
the
sweep all the stuff I worked on in the
Alright.
bag.
I have the transformer. I can rig it to basically give us cover and
You
move
sure
out.
could.
But also, like, I'm just like, dude, there's plenty of places to hide in this house.
There are.
So I'm going to grab have all the stuff I worked on, all my tools and shit, get them out of sight, and find a place to become not seeable.
Yeah, pack up my cameras. So
Oh, packing up all those cameras you set out to surveil everything. This will require a group infiltration check to get everything out of the way. So,
All right. I've
so all
got
three of you can contribute if you want.
I have no.
One person rolls.
2 points to contribute.
Okay.
2 as well.
So that's 4. So are you rolling?
Yeah, I'll roll.
All right.
10.
So
Okay. So they're pulling up.
Dude, like,
they're walking
okay,
around.
actually, this we've done before.
Yeah. In fact, you can even watch them a little bit as they're looking around. But they're talking. They don't see any obvious signs, but they're obviously talking to somebody on a radio. And it looks like they're not leaving. It looks like they're probably. Well, you all have tradecraft. You realize they aren't clearly alerted yet, but they're clearly going to not leave until they inspect the interior, which you can hide from on the inside from the outside, but you can't. You can hide from people on the outside while you're inside, but if they get inside, it's a small house. Like, they will see you.
can I use a point of electronic surveillance to listen onto the conversation?
Oh, sure.
Actually, or is there an attic?
There is a small bit of crawl space in the insulation, but they're going to know about that too. Like, no signal.
Well,
anyways, you have time. You listen to them. Looks like they're low priority. Yeah, just get the bank guy over here with the keys. There's like 4 other places we need to check too, so we might as well start with this one because they said they saw lights here. How are the rest of you guys going? Yeah, no, we're shooting downtown.
Yeah, how's your mom?
Yeah. No, we'll get them. We're already 20% done with the grid. There's only so many places they can be.
Okay, so this place is pretty much burned. We can meet if you guys are going to get the tortoise. If they're on the way to get the tortoise, we can meet up at the pawn shop.
Let's get code.
Anyway,
Get the tortoise.
But I can short out the transformer and give us enough cover to get away.
Anyways, while you guys are doing that, meanwhile, you guys are driving. It is actually, you're going through the town. People are opening the stores. Hurriedly, you both have bullshit to do. You can realize these people are in some sort of light trance. They are clearly acting out. They're like asleep, but they're not. Some of them are still in their pajamas. Some guy's still in his boxers. They're just clearly sweeping up and acting like it's daytime, but it's not. So
first, to break the awkward silence between us, I just say with no real point to it, it's real uncomfortable around here.
How about them Razorbacks?
Yeah. That happens, yeah. I'll say that is, yeah. You hear somebody yelling at no one in particular.
Old man yells at cloud.
It's like total war.
Yeah.
Entire populace is in on it.
You do see another SUV cruising down the street. You also, because you have noticed, you realize there's only one other car on the street, and that's the ice cream guy who is still selling stuff because it's been a warm fall.
We're about to get a tall man scenario here. Fuck you, Ross.
Dude, no. If this is ice cream, this is Jesse who's driving.
Hey, man.
He walks behind it and looks at you.
Hey, man, it's Cthulhu.
Yeah. It's not Cthulhu. Yeah.
You have a track record.
Don't buy it. All right. Okay.
So the SUV, you can either get out of the way of the SUV before you see it, or before it's easy. You see it through like a window.
He's driving.
Yeah, we've noticed that we're the only other car on the road.
Yeah.
Seems a bit odd. I think we should pull over.
Okay. Yeah. So you pull over. You're about 4 blocks away from the pet store. The SUV is cruising down. They have their windows down. You can hear that they're yelling out and asking people about the nice day. So you can tell that these guys have been trained. They're clearly not affected by it. And they are clearly making sure people are reacting the way they should.
Observe it to make sure you know the...
So you can either make...
in hindsight, it would have been way better for us just to, like, fucking break the glass and run out with the dagger in broad daylight.
Yeah.
So we've noticed that there are people like walking around in boxers, etc.
Some of them. They clearly got up from their bed. Some of the people got up from their beds and went to where they spend their days at.
All right, I motion to some of the people not fully clothed and say, "What do you say we blend in?"
No.
Dog will do then. We're just the fifth.
The full Monty is not a full trade press.
So you have a couple options. You can either walk straight down the street. The SUV will see you, and you'll probably have to deal with their challenge. You do see it's a small downtown, so buildings are only 2 or 3 stories at their tops. There's fire escapes, so you could parkour across to the pet store, or you could find alleys to sneak around. Or you could, go through the buildings if you wanted to try and deal with just the townspeople.
The bombs.
I will walk along the street. Do you want to walk along the street?
Let's walk along the street.
Okay.
Partner.
So are you leaving the dog in the car? Or you?
No, we're taking the dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dog is good cover. I'll give it to him.
So
I'd like to trade down for a tortoise.
So they're yelling out. Yeah. So when the SUV's like, "Hey, what do you think of the weather? How's the day?"
It's a real nice day.
Yeah.
It is a lovely day, partner.
George responds like, "So if you feel that, oh, what a day! What a lovely day!"
Since there's a bunch of other people, they're not as challenging. They yell out to the others, so you know what to do. So you didn't have to spend any points. But they are like calling in, like, okay, I see this guy, I see this guy, I see this guy.
Okay.
You can hear them. They're clearly like, oh, yeah, I
They're
see
marking
this.
people off.
Yeah, they're marking people off. I see, a foreigner. He's not. Yeah, he's clearly not from around here. And then they're walking a small dog. He's with some other guy.
Sharpays aren't that small.
It's eyes, so.
Anything less than a bear mastiff,
Yeah. Apparently they're all over the fucking place around here.
So what does Dare look like? Is he
Dare has an unkempt face,
okay?
short, messy blonde hair, and dark rings under his eyes.
Dark rings and there's okay hippie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hippie and someone from not from around here, and so. All right, hold on. And yeah, those of you who notice, you can hear. Does he look like this? No. Does he look like this? No.
They've never
So
seen my
they're
face.
IDing us.
Just to be perfectly clear.
Right. They have not seen your face.
It's your mask, so.
Balaclava.
You could make a spin.
disguises,
You could.
destroyed security equipment.
You could look if you wanted to. You could walk close enough to the SUV that you could glance and see what they're actually looking at. That would be a notice spend.
No.
Okay. So you get to the pet store.
Okay.
Yeah. So you walk in, and there's a clerk.
Are we allowed to bring the dog in?
Of course.
No, yes,
This is
a pet
a
store.
Southern Fried Pet Store.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, hello. Oh, you're dog walkers for Mrs. Smith. I didn't know she was on vacation.
Oh, she's not. She just wanted to get some yard work done.
Oh,
Since the day's so nice.
she does yard work now?
Yeah.
I thought that was her neighbor.
I would like to buy a tortoise.
All right. We have a desert tortoise. It's over here.
Lovely, I'll take it.
All right. So while you're doing that, she's slowly going to fetch it.
Hamud, you stole the dog?
Yeah.
It belongs to no one.
What's the dog's name? It has to be something cutesy.
What?
Yeah, what's the
Mr.
dog's
Wiggles.
name? Mr. Wiggles. Does Mr. Wiggles need to? Did he get his medicine?
I don't know, does he?
No, I came here to pick it up.
Oh,
You
good.
wouldn't
Let me
pick
go
up
and
his
check.
medicine at a
Yeah.
pet shop. That's a vet office.
Yeah. Anyways, continuity side. Let me go and get it. So she goes doddering in the back. You look out the window. What are you doing?
I give Hamud the dog. I don't want this anymore. And I'm going to, I guess, sort of case the place while she goes grab the tortoise and medicine.
Okay. You look around. Yeah, it seems to be regular.
Pull up my
pet
phone,
store.
blend
Yeah. You do like the window. You see the SUV is coming back around, coming down the street. It looks like it's pulling over nearby.
I'm going to, I guess, text Hamud. SUV's back.
So you're waiting for her, not arising suspicion. So she's coming out. So anyway, meanwhile, back there, back at the safe house.
Yeah, we both.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, there's two Agora guys. They're walking. They've hopped the back fence.
Ross wants a shootout in a pet shop. He's not going to let us pass it.
Rip animals.
We have no choice.
You have a choice.
Fate is sealed.
They're walking around the backyard right now. They're looking at sign.
Okay, are they both walking around the back?
Yeah, sure. They're still on the radio though.
Are you still on the roof?
No, he came back a while ago. So,
Okay.
yeah,
I've
they're on
been
the house.
inside. I helped you hide your cameras.
Yeah.
Oh,
this
yeah,
group
sorry.
have, yeah. So they're making notes. Yeah, no, it looks like somebody could have been here. It looks like, the grass has been disturbed here. Look at this, Yeah, they're trained soldiers, so. Where the hell is the super? Get him over here. I want to get this fucking over with.
Did I leave?
Oh, it was
I
only
left
5
some
minutes.
of my guns with them.
Did you?
I did now.
Okay.
Is that preparedness spend? or?
No, I'll allow that.
Okay.
Yeah, we can't carry shotguns
Yeah,
to
yeah.
the
I
pet
figured.
shop.
Well, it's Arkansas.
Okay,
you
I
could
forgot.
try.
None of us had drive, did we?
You can always make a drive check.
And fail.
Yeah, you could. That's your prerogative.
But you didn't have drive, did you?
I've got it at 2.
Okay.
Well, you only have a dirt bike, so it doesn't really matter.
Does it really matter?
Well, I would say that there's a dirt bike in there, but is there a car across the road or?
Well, the SUV's parked right out front.
Okay.
And there's nobody in it at the moment.
Yeah.
So, and Faust, you said you left your entire gear bag with us, right?
I gave you guys the stuff.
We have at least one set of night vision goggles, if not. Or did we retain the ones from?
Well, it was assault rifle, shotgun, and night vision.
Yep.
Okay, those are the 3 things. Yeah.
So, do we retain the stuff? We retained the night vision goggles we have from the mission, right?
Sure.
Okay, so
So that's 2 sets of night vision.
yeah, we could put those
We've
on.
got several shotguns. I've got my pistol. I've also got my rifle.
And is there a car across the street? So
There's the SUV. Are you talking about like another car?
yeah, just not the SUV, but just another car. parked
Sure. There's an old Cadillac boat, a Lincoln Continental across the street. Mrs. Smith's car.
Inconspicuous.
Hey, man.
A big Detroit
You could
monster.
run over like 4 other cars.
I know.
Going.
Yeah.
Okay,
Here's
so
what we do. We make a break for the the nice Ford Battlestar Galactica over there.
No, it's a Lincoln Continental. Yeah.
I stand by my statement.
it's gonna roar to life, though.
Yeah. It's not a stealthy car. It's not like a Prius or something.
Okay, you hotwire it. We haul ass while they're in the backyard.
So, well, while I do that, I'm gonna hit the, I'm going to hit the transformer so I can blow that out, and it puts everything into darkness. So
Sure.
we can so they'll have a harder time getting around, and at least provide enough of cover and confusion for us.
We can try it.
So that's why I made it.
Okay, so we'll do this very carefully, like action by action. So, what are you doing?
All right,
You're
Prepping-
inside the house.
Yeah, we're prepping.
Everyone's
all our
prepped.
bags.
Everyone's got your gear
Okay.
back.
So we're at the front door. Get
Okay,
ready to
you
go.
sneak up to the front door. They're in the backyard. You don't.
All right, and pop the transformer so everything goes dark except for us, so we can see.
All right, the entire block goes dark. Good job. They immediately like, oh, we all the power's down. They're in here. We must be close. Prepare for tactical breaching. So that was your action. Well, open the door. I guess all 3 of you.
Tortoise.
Yeah.
How's that tortoise working out?
Yeah.
By the way, do I still have the knife?
Yeah, sure.
I got a spare if you drop
All right. No, I have the knife.
All right, so
Oh,
Yeah. So, I mean, they're expendable at this point.
fortunately, you see the SUV park. They get out. They're clear. One of them's looking at a tablet, and they're like pointing in your general direction, like the direction you're walking in. And then they here's, and they both rush back into the car and peel out. So
I'm gonna sneak out the back.
where they are,
Were they coming in the front or
No, they're in the back.
They're in the backyard.
So we were getting into the front.
All right, so
we could-
Aaron, so you hit it. You open the door. I assume all 3 of you are running towards the Lincoln Continental. So what? Yeah, what direction are you running?
towards the Lincoln.
All right, so you're just running.
Yes,
Athletics.
athletics check can do.
Are you wearing night vision goggles?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you don't have any penalties or anything. You hear cawing too.
Stupid
The
perks.
entire block went dark. Like it's kind of like maybe something weird is going.
So 4. So
Okay, you spent 4. All right, you spent 3. So you got 4. So you don't trip. Good job. You get to the Lincoln Continental. It's even unlocked. So Skinner, what are you doing while he is running the Lincoln Continental?
Also running for the Continental.
Okay, athletics check. Do you have the other pair of night vision goggles?
No.
Okay,
Spending 2.
it's pitch dark.
I'm gonna trip because that's a 3.
A 3, you don't. Well, 1 would have been total trip. 3, you don't make it. Like you're behind. You're like in the middle of the street as you're just so many guns.
Also carrying the assault rifle.
Yeah. So Riley, what are you doing?
run?
Athletics.
Yes.
2. Okay.
5.
All right, you get there.
Tradecraft to close the door behind you so that
They're in the back.
Okay.
Like they're going. You hear the crash of glass. They just
breaching.
They've shattered the windows and like one's going in while the other's covering them. So they're shattering.
Oh, I lost me dirt bike.
Sorry.
Yeah, no one got the dirt bike. So, next round, they're in the back of the house. You three are across the street, more or less. You definitely all hear cawing above you as getting louder and louder, more cacophonous. All right. So you can give me a mechanics check to hotwire this car.
That's what I do.
All right. How many are you spending?
3.
All right.
I hotwire the shit out of this car.
So 8.
8. Yeah, it roars to life. It's got a full tank of gas. Good job. So Skinner, I guess you're getting to shotgun, or no? You're stuck.
You still need to make one.
Yeah, you're not. Actually, Riley got to shotgun before you did, so he just booked right past you.
Cover me.
Well, he's going to have to get into shot. He's going to have to get into the drivers because
Actually, anybody can drive. I just have 2 points in it, so I can drive really well for half a second.
Yeah.
So whoever's in the car gets to drive.
Yeah, you can all make checks. Yeah. You've made your characters. Don't look at me. Anyways.
I have 6 in total.
Yeah.
All right, fine.
So what are you doing?
Switchblade, tire on the SUV.
Oh, on the SUV. Okay, yeah. So you puncture the tire on that,
and then run and jump.
Well, that's all you can do. You that very combat type stuff. Riley, what are you doing? You're at shotgun.
Okay.
The shotgun seat. So of the Continental. Do you want to get in?
Yeah.
All right, you get in. You can hear the cawing getting louder and louder overhead. You see Skinner puncture the front left tire of the SUV. Let's see here. All at the end of the round, all of you hear the cawing kind of stop. But you do hear the flapping of wings. In fact, you hear them right overhead. Very, very loud flapping.
Actually, sawed off with the Hawthorne rounds, man.
You're far. That's across the street from you. You can't fire though.
I think
you had night vision goggles on.
Yes.
He
He's got night vision goggles on. I do not.
Okay. So you can see. It's that thing again. You sawed off. You will have a -1 to hit because you're far enough away because it's fucking sawed off. You're not supposed to be very far. An additional -1.
Like never again. Never again.
All right. How many are you spending?
That's piloting.
Yeah.
Sorry, wrong.
How many? Yeah. How many are you spending on shooting? Yeah. All right.
7.
7?
-1, 6.
6. Yep, that still hits. So go ahead and roll damage. D6 +1. Okay. It explodes.
Yeah, we know we're here now. Let's go.
Yeah. Hold on. We'll get back to you. You guys.
I fucking killed it.
That was a guard.
You two are in the pet store. You finally get your tortoise. It's a nice little desert tortoise.
Looks pretty like.
Yeah.
I love it.
And you. In the distance, you think you hear some sort of sound. You're not sure.
Lovely day. Don't hear anything.
Lovely day.
I accept the tortoise in its little box carrier, I guess, that we got.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh, it's a great big cardboard carton, I'm sure, with holes.
It will cost 1 point of preparedness for somebody.
What was
to have
Mr. Wiggles' medication?
I don't know.
Doggy Prozac.
Yeah, doggy vitamin pills. So
Is it Mr. Wiggles' medication?
It
He's
is.
not,
It's
like
his-
testing me and giving me lizard medication.
no, they're dog they're dog vitamins for elderly
I
dogs.
have a point of pharmacy.
Yeah, no, they're legit. For, keep old dogs healthy. So
This dog
How's
right
it
now.
look outside?
huh?
How's it look outside?
Still dark.
Lovely.
I mean, like in terms of people in
Birds.
armored SUV vans with guns.
Well, they peeled off. They went off in some direction.
Oh, lovely.
Which
All right. Well,
is the
okay.
direction of your safe house.
So,
Yes,
sounds like things are getting exciting.
So screwed.
they
Back
are.
home.
We have a new tortoise to add to our family.
Of course. But she's out of earshot. You can
Off we go back home.
So
You do well, 6.
the two of you, are you just going to walk normally, not raise suspicion? You do notice some people are kind of stopping and looking in the direction of the safe house.
Have we decided on the did we decide on the pawn shop beforehand, or?
Nope, you did not.
We're walking normally.
All right, so you're walking normally.
Walking
So,
normally.
yeah.
we gonna pawn off this tortoise, or we gonna take him to the clinic?
As you're walking there, someone has a radio on, a downtown store, and they're listening, and it breaks to an announcement. Special bulletin from our leader, and a woman's voice comes on, and she starts talking. What she says, we'll find out in a minute. As we get back to
For my taste.
yeah. So, let's see here. So all of you acted. The two goons in the house, they've rushed to the front, and they're just going to spray everybody with machine gun fire.
They're going to have to open the door first.
They can shoot through the front windows. Yeah. So, they're windows. They don't, yeah.
Do they have night vision goggles? Can they see us? Or?
Well, you did turn, you have a Lincoln Continental with its brake lights on.
Well, yeah. So, okay, yeah, because I was keeping the headlights off.
Yeah.
So.
No, there's enough light for them to spray and pray. Fortunately, Riley... actually, Skinner is behind cover because he's behind the SUV. But you two... I will say they're adding 2 to their roll. Actually, yeah, they're 3. They really want to kill you. But you -1 because you have the protection of the Lincoln Continental. So it's really only a +2.
Those bullets won't hurt too.
So that's a 6. And for you, that's a 7. So both of you are hit with machine gun fire. If you have body armor, you can subtract a point of that. So 1 point of damage as you were winged. And 3 damage, or 2 damage really, for you. As you were being... And the Lincoln Continental takes a few rounds as well. So they're just riddling the area with gunfire. All
right, I'm going to pull the car around.
Oh, and your electronic surveillance ends. They switch channels, so it's an encrypted radio. So we'll just do this action by action. Who wants to go first?
Pulling around,
Okay,
getting into the cover of the SUV to pick up a Skinner.
Give me a drive check.
Son of a bitch.
If you roll 1, you will hit Skinner. Unless Skinner can make an athletics check to get out of the way.
Actually, I would, because I do have...
Yeah.
Right around the corner. Get in!
Yeah, bootleg.
A dying
to the back.
Nice.
So you get it. So that will be action if you want to get in the back.
Yeah.
All right, you get in the back.
Window is down and gun is out.
Okay.
Just wait for it.
So
They're still going to give us... Or wait until they run out.
Yeah, you both, yeah, so you're behind, the SUV is between you and the bad guy, so you can't really shoot, you don't have a thing. So they both empty their clips about the same time, so now you can make a check.
Floor it.
Yeah.
I believe, Aaron.
Oh, do you have your headlights on or not?
No.
It is now pitch black, so it will be hard.
But I have infrared. I have my night vision goggles on, so.
It'll still be, night vision is...
Sorry, that's...
okay, fine, I'll allow it.
So,
For this neighborhood.
Jesus,
yeah.
Ross.
For this
and that's,
Well, when you get into the ones with the lights, it's going to blow up.
yeah, that's going to be about 4.
Okay.
So.
You pull away. Which way are you going?
I am... Actually, could have been a preparation check to research where the... or tradecraft to know where the locations of the pawn shop and the clinic that we were considering.
I would say you already know those.
Okay.
Clinic.
You know the town very well. It's a very small map. You've been here long enough that you've been... And you have tradecraft.
I was like, how far are they apart?
There's also the bus station, remember.
Oh yeah, the bus station. So
Bus station first. We got to get the thing.
well, I want to make sure that we drop the car a couple blocks away, so it's off and not suspicious.
So which destination are you heading to?
Bus station first.
All right,
so.
bus station. All right, so you start driving there. Then you get a section of town. So you get a couple blocks away. The
By the way,
spotlights.
when we're in the car, hey, dude, these shells work.
I know. I saw.
You hear the SUV coming in behind you. They got
Can I
in
get
the
some?
car.
Can I get a point of stability for killing one of them?
Is it the same SUV? Because I know he took out a tire.
Yeah, that's true. You did take out a tire. They are going slowly behind you. So you can give me a sense struggle check. You're the driver.
I will spend 2 on that.
Okay.
We're gonna be fine.
Yes, 5.
Okay. You hear another SUV roaring down the street, coming towards you. It's actually, they knew which way you were going, so they're kind of trying to just T-bone you. So you could just pull on the brakes and not have to do it at all, or you can make a drive check to try and get around them, but if you fail, they will T-bone you.
Got an idea. Work with me on this.
This is happening very fast.
Yeah, so
Alondro cannot tack.
On my mark, tap the brakes.
Yeah.
Wait for it, and
since he's helping time, can he give me the points to spend on it?
Yeah, you can spend your points to
Okay.
tell him what to do.
Okay.
spending a point in criminology. Here's what we're going to do. We don't
have time for a plan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
I
spend
just
your
told
driving.
you.
You can spend your
On
driving.
my mark,
points. Yeah,
tap the brakes.
that's driving. You can spend your driving.
Yeah.
So 2 points on that.
All right. So
I'll explain after the fact.
Okay.
So pull that Tokusa
All right. Yeah.
move. Yes, 6.
All right. 6. What happens?
When he taps on the brakes,
Yeah.
we manage to collide with the SUV behind us, deploying their airbags.
Okay.
And then they're going to propel us forward. Hit the gas! Gas! And
Well, wait.
go past-
They're coming at the side. They're trying to hit you across the side.
There's this one that's coming at the side. There's the one that's
No, the one behind you isn't coming at all because you hit the tires. There's another
Okay.
one, just T-boning.
Okay, would it be possible
So
for
in
me
that
to
case, on
time
my
it to
mark,
such a
tap
point?
the
Yeah.
brakes. We stop, they go past, and then we floor it.
Okay.
So basically, they cross the T, and then we draw the rest.
Well, that's hit. Yeah. So you hit the brakes, but you manage to start the car up fast enough that you can continue the chase. So.
Yeah.
So it's a chase. You didn't stop them, but you didn't get hit by them. So you're, I'll say you got distance of 3 right now. If you can get to 7, you can get out of their range.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'll say 6 because it's a small town. Meanwhile, while this all has been
Back to
happening,
the home life.
yeah.
So we need to get to the bus station, right?
Well, the message, if you're stopping to listen, or you're just walking
Oh, yeah.
by.
Oh yeah, messages.
Hopefully you're messaging them saying
This is
"In
for
chase."
the thieves that are out there. They're the only ones who can hear this.
Keep walking.
If you return what you have stolen, you will be allowed to leave with your lives. You owe no allegiance to whoever tricked you into doing this. I will be merciful if you help me. I will be merciful to those who are wise. I will not make this offer again. Yeah, by the way, who has the dagger of Hecate? Yeah. It's on you. Yeah. Is it in the car or on your person?
It's on me.
Okay, yeah. In the lunchbox.
Can vampires
Yeah.
sense that?
We don't know.
So, you're walking back to the car, I assume.
Okay, so bus station, right?
Yes.
There aren't cars on the road. Are buses running? Considering everyone's like,
The city
I
bus
am
is-
normal going about my day in normal person
the
time.
city bus is going.
All right, traffic analysis. Find the stop closest to me that will take me to the bus station.
You literally, it's literally analyzing traffic. So that works. There is one nearby, and you can just go straight to the bus station. So, because
Okay, I put
Keep
on
the same bu-
on glasses.
Yeah.
Sunglasses. I put my hand on Dare's shoulder,
yeah,
and we wait at the bus station while I do my best Stevie Wonder,
okay,
so that they will let us take 5th.
all right. So,
So, Hamud, this is a small town. The pet shop owner recognized the dog. We gonna keep the dog with the bus driver.
It's worked so far.
We just walking the dog then.
5th is yet to
all
let us
right.
down.
Let's see.
You're
don't
the
know-
essence.
All right. So
This
the
is the
bus.
blind guy, bro. Makes him uncomfortable.
Yeah. The bus driver stops. You don't have to make a check. You can just role play it.
I help Hamud onto the bus.
Yeah.
And, say suitable things like, watch out, guardrail right here.
Why he ain't got a CNI dog?
Oh, he does.
It's not a CNI dog. He ain't got the harness. It's supposed to have a harness.
We lost it.
Yeah, it helps, though. It's like a kind of an anxiety dog.
What? A what dog? What kind of breed is that?
I don't know.
I'm not a real dog person. All I know is he likes the dog, so I don't contest it.
Oh, okay. It's real nice helping someone, you're helping someone who ain't from around here like that. That's real nice of you.
I roll my eyes behind my dark sunglasses.
I'm just following God's word.
Yeah. Oh, the goddess's word, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. So you go, you're on your leisurely, and you hear a car wreck from somewhere nearby. Or squealing tires, actually. And
Suddenly, text message comes through.
Whoops.
Burn the apartment down.
All right,
Burn the apartment down.
so we're doing chases. So the way chases work, again, is...
So screwed. I'm big into social camouflage.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Pick that up.
Let's see.
It's working wonderfully.
All right, so the chase rules. All right, so the basic is you have a lead of 3 and you need to get to 6. So you basically have to win by 3. So every round, you and the other driver will make a driving test, and then I'll say this is a normal test. So whoever's going faster gets +1 to his roll. So if you want to go faster, you can get +1 to your roll. Now, if one succeeds and then one fails, then the other person, that person gets 2 added to the lead, either improves or decreases. So you can make spins once a round. You can, instead of just chasing, you can do raises, basically going into oncoming traffic. Which case, there's not a whole...
There is none?
Yeah, there is not. There actually, well, there are delivery trucks.
Yeah, the bus. Don't do that.
Yeah. There is the bus.
Well, that would be metagaming. but
You can
don't worry.
attack. The passengers can attack. Actually, everyone can attack during chases. You could shoot out tires. You can use your abilities to get a refresh. So it just depends. Like basically, the way raises work is you raise the difficulty of everyone's roll, and if you succeed, you get further away. But obviously, the difficulty for your roll is
risk versus reward.
So basically, are you playing it safe? In which case, you have the standard difficulty. Or if you're going faster, again, you can get a +1 to your roll, but then you have worse consequences if you crash. So yeah. So, yeah, you're at 3, you need to get to 6.
So at this point, I'm going to play it safe and allow these 2 to run interference for me.
Well, so you can shoot, or you can make your... Yeah, we'll do the chase part first, and then then we'll roll for the shooting. Because also they have 2 guys in that vehicle, so one of them will be winging out and shooting as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to be using my cherry on... is it Sense Trouble? No. Actually, we can hand-to-hand to jump in and get to go first.
Yeah, I do.
I'm going to reach into the bag, sitting next to me on the seat, pull out the mason jar full of bits and bobs and pointy things, throw it into the road behind us.
All right, so that's you're throwing the mason jar.
bomb.
Okay, you're talking about the one that Riley made.
No.
Okay.
You rolled preparedness.
Okay, did you already roll preparedness?
I haven't yet, but
Okay, then make preparedness check. Or are you spending 2?
7.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I've got the fancy caltrops.
We always have screws on us.
The ones
At all
from
times.
Costco.
Because we have a screw loose. Yeah.
Video now.
Yes. All right, make an athletic check to see if you can throw it in their path.
6.
Okay. That will rate. They'll have to make it. They will have a higher difficulty in order to avoid it, as they have to. So, but not yet. We do this,
Okay, so driving.
and he is spending 1. That's it.
3.
All right, you failed. So pursuer fails, the pursuer succeeds, runner fails, lead shortens by 2.
Okay.
So he needed, the difficulty was 4. You raised it to a 5 just for him, but he rolled a 6, so he succeeded, and you failed. So it's now, the lead is now 1. So Tom, or Riley, sorry.
I'll throw my grenade.
All right. That will...
He managed to swerve around that
the last 2 of
Good
that.
for him.
Yep, athletics. And the guy will be shooting at the same time.
Of course he will. 4.
4. All right. That was not dead on, but that will certainly damage it. The vehicle. It will hit the...
Well, he's already spent his action, so he can't swerve the second time.
No, but it's an armored SUV. So, and you didn't get right on their windshield or whatever. So it hits the grill. Well, it's armored, so that's where the armor is.
I'm all up in his grill.
You are all up in his grill, so go ahead. I don't want to look up the damage. Go ahead and roll a d6 plus 2.
3. Of course.
So yeah, it hits but you realize that's not. If that was a normal SUV, it would have stopped it. But this is an aftermarket modified. So he will shoot at you because you're in the back seat and leaning out, shooting him.
And actually, he's in the shotgun seat.
Oh yeah, he's in shotgun. Well, then he'll just spray the car. So one of you will.
When in doubt, spray the car.
Yeah. Let's see here. He needs a 4 or better to hit any of you. If he rolls a 1, he misses everything. If he gets a 2 through 3, he'll hit everything. Oh, he got a 6. Who wants to take the shot? I'll let you choose.
I'm driving. If I get hit, we go out of control.
I'll take it.
All right. It'll be a d6 plus 1, minus 1 because of your armor.
It's a
Are all
D6.
3 of you are wearing armor?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
it's just a D6 then.
All right. 6 damage.
Son of a.
You get struck square in the chest. You could feel your ribs crack under the weight. Or under the...
I'm at
below.
-2.
All right. You're having a bad day.
Is the TARDIS okay?
He's doing fine. Hey, I gave him some lettuce.
Okay.
Did you roll preparedness for that lettuce? Yeah, no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm just at 0.
Okay. You're still having a bad day.
What does that equate to?
That means he's injured.
He's at a -1 for everything.
Yeah.
So what's dead?
Dead is at the negative, whatever the value is.
Okay, 12? Okay.
Yeah, negative 12.
Okay.
At negative 6, though, you go unconscious.
Okay.
Yeah, -6, you're unconscious, and if somebody wakes you up, you're at -2 for every roll, and then it's
All right.
dead.
Nice.
So, you hear gunfire also in the distance. Well, you don't because you have your headphones on.
I don't have headphones.
Okay.
I'm pretending not to hear things.
All right. The SUV is damaged, by the way. If you get it, you probably hit him with a couple more of those explosives. You can probably take it out.
I made 5.
Yeah, you made 5. I assume everyone got 1.
No, at this point, I didn't have really time to distribute them. They're just in a bag.
Okay, you have all 5.
Walmart.
No, one of the many gym bags we have.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys are just there.
Just on the bus.
Yeah, you're just on the bus. This is happening pretty quickly. It's actually going. I know they're driving through town at this point. They're just trying to evade the guy. They're not heading to their destination.
Is there anyone else on the bus?
Yeah, there is an old lady, and there are 2 people there that are kind of in a trance. They look like they're sort of new agey kind of people. They look very confused, almost as though they recognize that this is unnatural, but they're kind of still,
Whoa.
like they're trying to wake up.
Okay.
So
I point Hamoud's attention towards them, but don't suggest anything otherwise.
I can't see anything.
Well, of course, discreetly. More elbow nudges, etc.
So I'll say you guys will get to the bus station before this chase is resolved one way or the other. Anyways. So you get to the bus station, and you can see that actually from there you can see the mountain from here. Like it's at the edge of town, but you see the mountain, the museum that they stole is at the top of the mountain, and there's a red line on the road leading down from the museum there, so that's an enchanted road as well. But the highway outside of it, again, it's like a moat surrounding the town, trapping you in or prison walls. But you can see in the distance, there's also it looks like a fire, there's burning trees that lead straight from the museum straight into town, a fire walking, or just went straight into the town.
Comforting.
Yeah, just towards the edge of town. So as you were there, you see that there's actually some sort of commotion going on in there. There's some people arguing with the bus station clerk, because this is also the Greyhound station, not just the local. And you can see some people that are clearly out of towners that are getting really agitated. This is not. What do you mean? I want to get on. It might. Well, it's not until tonight, and it's fucking night right now. It's late. I need to get done. And so there's commotion on there, and the people. Well, I'll just have to call the police. And we'll just lock everything up, and nobody's going to go anywhere as long as you're going to be so rude. And so the town. So that's the situation that's going on right now.
Go to the locker.
Yeah.
I'll be up here.
All right.
All right.
I
So-
will light a cigarette.
Don't
and
be
hold
too-
a turtle and a dog.
Story of my life.
So, yeah,
Watch.
yeah.
All right. Yes. I'll let you keep watch, Mr.
Yeah.
Blind Man.
So, Dare, you are getting, as you get down, you realize a crowd has formed. You have to push your way through the crowd if you want to get to the locker. You see, they realize all the outsiders in town have been trapped here, and they don't
There's a
real-
lot of them.
Well, there were a whole bus unloaded
Okay.
with people. So, and they're actually, it's almost looking like it's a riot. So you could either just make an athletics check to push your way to get to the locker, or you could wait for an opportunity, infiltration, to sneak, around people.
I'm a pretty fit fellow. I'll athletics.
Yeah, I'll say you also have
Check.
the key, by the way, to the locker.
Okay. Cool.
That was
Cool.
made
That's
to-
a good thing to have.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah.
should have mentioned that earlier.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna make an athletics check to
Yeah.
work my way. Work my way through the crowd, discreetly talking to everybody about how a nice day it is. I'm
All
gonna
right.
spend 2.
2. All right.
Look, dice stress me out, man.
No, I know this is supposed to be stressful.
All right, 8.
8, yeah, no. You don't give a fuck.
Play football.
You're like Cody Jaw. You walk on their heads.
Pretty much. So you get there, and inside is a duffel bag.
Another.
Yeah. Yes.
We have all the duffel bags.
There is something inside of it. Looks like well, from the shape of it, it's leaning up in the locker, so it's long. Looks relatively thin.
Thermal drill. Go get it.
Yeah. You can
Let's
unzip
get
it.
back the knife and start a sporting goods store.
Yeah.
Can I preparedness to have something else be in the locker? Is that an appropriate use of preparedness?
Do you need duffel bags?
What?
Sure, we all.
Another gun.
Another gun. What kind of gun?
I don't know. What sort of gun would you recommend? I know nothing about guns.
Well, do you want a concealable gun or do you want a big fuck you gun?
Probably concealable.
Yeah, a concealable gun.
Sure. That would be preparedness. I'd allow that.
All right, yeah. Just spend it or roll.
Well, you can choose. You
I'm going to-
spend at least 1 point.
I'm going to spend 1 point and
Okay.
7.
7. All right. Yeah. There's. You also see that there's a small case in there, inside the duffel bag, that will have a automatic pistol. Should have an automatic pistol with a silencer in it.
Great.
So.
Great. All right, yeah. I put that in my jacket.
All right. Well, you have to carry the duffel bag.
Oh yes. I carry the duffel bag. Is it like a golf club shape?
Yeah. It seems like that. It looks.
Okay.
It feels a little weird.
Okay.
Do you open the bag to look at it?
Oh no, not yet.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Darren knows the
No,
wrong
no,
things.
So, anyways, meanwhile, you,
Thinking about spending my nick of time.
the three of you, let's do another round of the chase. So the lead one. Are you doing anything to raise the difficulty or anything?
Let's see. Well, it would be a harder driver.
It would be harder on both of you. If you're basically, this would be going up onto the sidewalk, dodging fruit stands.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave that to
Plate, I'm guys carrying plate glass windows.
Yeah, so
There's a locavore organic farmers market there. So
we're coming up on the crest of a rather steep hill.
Kill the night hipsters.
yes, and the I'm sorry, what? Yeah,
So my cabbages.
and the plate glass factory is nearby too. They're having their annual crossing of the
There's
plate
a wedding
glass.
cake.
Yeah. so yeah,
And
you
a
could do
crossing
that.
guard with ducklings going across.
I
the road.
mean, you can tell me if you want to try something else. Let me know. I'll
I know. I will leave it to them because my driving is.
All right, so you're playing it
poor.
safe.
No, poor. Or unless, would it be possible to spend a
We're the
note?
obstruction district.
Spend notice to see if there's a particular turn or
Yes.
embankment.
You can use investigative abilities to
Give myself a
difficulty
bonus
adjustment.
or- okay.
So you could spend a point of let's see here to difficulty adjustment. You could raise it by if you spend a point of notice, you could raise it, lower it by 1 for you and raise it by 1 for them.
Then I will do that
So
to
that's-
see if there's a
yeah,
particular turn.
All right, they're spending 1 though.
Okay, that's fine.
They get a 5, so they make it.
And I have made a 5. So
Yeah. So, but you both succeed, but you made it by more than they did because they just made it because they needed a 5 and they got a 5, but you needed a 3 and you got a 5. So you actually increase your lead as you there's a little shortcut as you go through. I don't know, what do you go through? Something in a small town. Could be going through the fruit stand. Yeah.
through the fruit stand. No, there's suddenly see that there's a small little dirt alleyway between That's like between an antique shop and the
Sure.
and the local. It's like in the lone local gas station that's inexplicably still has a normal non-credit card pump. So
Yeah, there you go. So you do that as you're cutting through that. So Skinner, what is your action?
Okay, spending 3 on shooting,
All right. Yeah.
taking the assault rifle, and instead of shooting directly at them, I'm going to shoot at the road in front of them, aiming to ricochet the bullets.
Shooting the tires. Or are you shooting the tire? Are you shooting the vehicle? Or are you shooting the guy leaning out shooting?
Shooting the vehicle.
Shooting the vehicle. All right.
Shoot.
All right.
5.
5. That will hit. And go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, on an assault rifle, it is 1d6 plus 1.
I think it's just a D. I think it's a D6 plus 1, but they have armor. So just tell me what you roll.
2.
2. Bing, 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 bing. You broke off a side view mirror. So yeah.
Does that demoralize them? That was my favorite side view mirror. Fuck it.
Which only enrages them. Ah!
Thanks, David.
Yeah. So Riley, I assume you're throwing another one out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm so happy I made these.
Yeah.
I can't. I have nothing more to spend in athletics.
All right. Well, don't roll a 1.
Oh no.
Okay. 3.
It blows up a nearby Prius. So
jeez,
this is
Explosion is anti-conductor.
it really is. It doesn't
Those
hit
things
them.
even explode quite.
It actually would have hit, but you have higher difficulty now.
I know.
So, because bullets hurt. The chase goes on. You realize, though, in 3 rounds, you're going to run out of town unless you start backing up, going towards,
one of the locations.
Yeah.
So, is anybody
Ross,
communicating?
so what if I rolled a 1, but I've thrown it into the gas station?
yeah. Which would have hurt both sides.
I thought you would have dropped it into the car.
Don't give him ideas.
Yeah, exactly.
No!
Yeah.
Helping or hurting?
Well, he's not there.
Anyways, so you're at 2. I'll say, you only need 5 now. If you get to 5, you get away.
Can I make a spend for him?
Sure.
Well,
I was going to say, if I do criminology, if we were to turn here, it's going to be kind of close to the old folks' home. We'll have cover.
Wow.
Yeah, because the servants of the witch god Hecate are known for their deep and abiding love of the elderly.
I was referring more to the fact that we're driving an old person car, and if we drive near the old folks' home, we'll have...
They don't have cars there.
Yeah.
It's an old
Yeah,
folks' home.
you don't go anywhere.
Criminology, I would allow you to refresh your driving pool, so you could then give it to him to spend. So you can get your 2
Yeah,
points
that'll
back.
do it.
Because this reminds you of back in the day when you had to get away from the cops, and you're like, oh yeah, make a bootleg turn here, or whatever. So you can get those. So you can get those 2 points as he is navigating. That will give you a penalty. That will be your action though, is to help him do that. So, oh wait, I forgot to roll for them shooting. So. I say their difficulty is higher by 1 though for this round, so they miss. Fortunately. Anyways, so are you making another spin, or are you just going to straight chase?
Can I make a streetwise spend? See, even though it's a small town, to see if I can kind of double back and confuse them along the roads.
You could do that.
All right.
So with the streetwise, there's actually a building under construction. You could drive through it, which would be hard on both cars. But
Is it a mall?
Sure. It's a small mall. It's a boutique mall. Actually, it's an open air mall. So
We need to get out of this parking lot.
Okay.
So it'll be the same mechanic. Your difficulty goes. Actually, your difficulty will stay the same, but his will go up by 2.
Okay, if I make it so.
But you will still. It's not going to be easy for you either.
You've got
so.
2 points to...
I have 2 points on that. So, Tom, do you want to try to add anything to?
Or you can keep throwing bombs.
I'm gonna throw.
I live by the bomb. Everyone dies by the bomb. I'm guessing.
I am the bullet farmer.
Apparently. So,
God.
so you get +2 to your roll.
All right.
And they need... they fail.
Well, that's good because I got 4 on that.
You
so.
barely make it. So you succeed, and they fail. So your lead goes up by 2. So that's a 4.
And I'm very, very sorry, but since we're in the mall...
Yeah. All right. And then you're out of the mall.
Sorry at all.
Yeah.
You're right, I'm not.
So Skinner, you're helping him navigate. Watch out for that! Watch out for that! Well, watch out. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah,
Do you have
you're
this
good.
biggie?
Yeah. So you can make another check. Throw your third bomb.
The new Oldsmobiles are in early.
What is that?
That's a 1.
God, no! Damn it, Tom!
Do you? All right. So it bounces in the car. It's bouncing. You got a hot potato. You can make an explosive device check to disarm it immediately.
You better take yourself out of this goddamn car, which is just...
You know what? I was, but fuck it. If you're gonna be like that,
You'll take more damage. You're right.
no. If he's gonna be like that, let's let us all die. Take it back. Take it back.
No!
Riley.
Wow.
Riley.
What?
What are you going to do? Are you going to...
David, would you like to not die?
I would really like to not.
All right, I'll disarm it.
How many are you spending on explosive devices?
3.
All right, this will take up your next action, too.
Oh, of course. There's that. Yeah.
There's a 9. Oh, thank God you cut the wire before. So, that's your next action.
Like, dude, I've been shot a lot.
Yeah, you have been. It's been a bad day for you. Oh, yeah, they get to shoot. Thanks for reminding me.
No.
Well, they roll a 1. There goes...
Gun jam.
Gun jam, yeah, sure. One more round. You'll either get away or, you'll be stuck because it's a small town. Are you
I hope
making
you guys are having a more stealthy day than we are.
It's very nice, actually.
See if there's anything else that I can
have pets.
use for this, because...
It's a Muzak edition of what's happening.
Well, they made really good spins and didn't alert any of the bad guys they were chasing.
So, And that would be only for investigative, correct? Because we can...
Yeah, I'd allow other spins. What do you want to... Give me some line of bullshit and I'll prop.
So... For preparedness, so that since I'm assuming you're using a modern SUV, so
they're using a late market Escalade or something like that. That's
okay,
tricked out with armor and
that probably has some sort of form of satellite, like satellite radio. I can make a digital intrusion roll to see if I can screw with their GPS enough to the point where it confuses and burns out a few. Chip.
That's...
I know it's a line of bullshit, and it's...
Because they're right in front of you. It's not... You can't remote that. Actually...
We can't see where they went. Our GPS isn't working. They're right over there, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh!
Actually, no, I'll allow something... I'll be very generous and give you, you can... There have been proven cases where you can hack the firmware of cars. So you can... Oh, I had this thing on my phone. Disable car.
For the starter. So since there are dead switches that you can put on there, and...
Actually, I know what it is.
I'm betting on
you hack their remote start. Because if you try to start it while the vehicle is in motion, you can fuck up their engine.
Okay, so you can do that, but you will actually have to... You can't drive at the same time. You can lean back and let Skinner drive while that's going on, though.
That's fine, so...
All right. So this will be a harder difficulty check on your driving check, because you're leaning over. So first off... Let's see the driving, because this will be higher difficulty.
Oh, crap.
Hey, I just did a lot of driving without the driving guy. I got 8 points in this.
Okay. So they succeed and you fail. And you're out of town, so they're just going to ram your car. Give me one more driving check to maintain control of the vehicle.
Well, I get a chance to do that since he failed.
Did you do the thing to disable the...
You got hit. Well, let's see. It's your digital intrusion check will be much harder because you get rear-ended. Everyone will take 1 point of damage as you all get.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you hit your head on the dashboard. Ow!
Shut up!
Well, you got rammed in by a heavily armored vehicle. Yeah. What are you spending on visualization? Okay.
5, so
All right.
I have 8.
Okay, with an 8.
Okay, that was a little over.
Oh God! Thank you for being a paranoid company and having dead switches on all your cars.
All right, so here's what happens: you get rammed, you push and you're like, oh, everyone hits their head on something. You spin out as you're. See if you can retain control of your car.
Nope.
All right, so you slam into some parked cars, but their car dies as well. So
combat character.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But fortunately, they're within sight of the bus station. They ran out of town, so they were about to double back. So
Can we see them?
Yes, you do see
Can
them
I
as
lean
you're
over to
kidding.
Hamoud and just be like, I think that's them.
Yeah. So everyone's stunned for one round as they.
Flashing in Morse.
Yeah. So.
Help, please.
Yeah.
Help that?
Yeah, so you two get an action. Yes, everyone. There's gawkers looking about. Some people aren't even paying attention. They're so obsessed with getting out now, or of course they're under the trance of the cult. So you two can act first.
I have the thing on my shoulder and go,
Yeah.
got the golf club. Got a gun.
Okay.
Another one. We, gonna help your friends?
I don't know.
They seemed fine.
I don't think it's a good idea. So the car is the car disabled near them?
Their car's still running. They just slid into cars. It was pushed into some cars and bashed into it. So they could actually, if you make a drive check, you could actually pull it, get unstuck, and keep driving it.
I will.
The Escalade is dead.
Okay.
How are the people? Can we see the people in the Escalade or like?
Mirrored window or tinted windows.
So, can I give him my last point of drive? Like,
So are all the buses running? Are all the buses
The city-
out, or are there buses?
The
at
Greyhound
station?
buses are not on, and people are arguing about that. There is a city bus. There is one city bus running. The one you got off on and is leaving now, or it just left. There's another city bus that's running idle nearby. So yeah.
Okay. Take the dog.
What am I gonna do with the dog?
So the city bus is idle nearby.
Yes.
Okay.
I take the dog. Am I walking fifth now?
Get on the bus. Don't let them leave without me.
All right.
Okay.
I do exactly that.
All right.
All right. I am gonna head inside into the chaos as best as I can.
Yeah. So are you walking or running to it?
I am going inside.
Inside the bus station?
Inside the bus station as
Yeah.
fast
The
as I
car
can.
crash happened outside. Yeah.
Yes.
Outside the bus.
So I'm going inside the bus station. Just get on the bus and don't let the bus driver leave.
You got the dagger.
Yes.
Do you want this?
No, you keep that. Get on the bus.
All right.
Make sure he doesn't leave.
On the bus.
So I run into the bus station, right?
Yeah.
I am going to. All right. What can I spend for this? Human terrain.
Okay.
Where's the gas station? Where's that the locker room for the bus drivers?
Okay. That's 0 points. You can see it. Yeah.
Sprinting towards it.
All right. You sprint towards it.
I
There is somebody nearby. They will see you. There's an employee nearby. They're at a cash register nearby or a little desk. So if you want to get by without being noticed, that would be a spend of some sort. But you can just push in through it.
infiltration.
Yeah, infiltration.
I spend.
Wait until he's looking the other way and then sneak in.
I spend 3 points.
All right.
7.
All right. He's looking the other way.
Nice.
Whoop.
Last point of notice.
Yeah.
Bus uniform.
Yeah.
Grab it.
Yeah.
I spend my 1 point of disguise.
I'll give you a +1 bonus. Plus
5.
All right.
Sprinting back out.
Okay. All right. So you're doing that.
Changing clothes as you
Yeah.
run.
All right. So So while you're doing that, Dare, you get in there. You have the dog. You get in there. There is a bus driver there. He's sitting. He's waiting for people to get on. He's like, "This is a weird day, isn't it?"
Sure is. Nice though.
Hey, that looks like my wife's dog.
No.
Okay.
I'm not gonna shoot you, innocent
That
guy.
looks like my wife's dog. Is that Mr. Wiggles?
it's like I don't. It's like,
Mr.
it's
What?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I'm going to.
I'm
spend-
running. How fast
Hold on.
can I run?
You have to change. This is happening while you're
All right.
changing.
I'm going
You have to wait to get in, remember, because you had to wait from
I'm
the.
gonna hook the dog's leash on one of the nearby things. I'm going to lean in real close.
Inside the bus or outside the bus?
Inside.
Okay.
I'm inside. Like on one of the, whatever.
Yeah.
The dog's part of the party now.
I'm gonna
apparently.
I'm gonna lean in real close to him, put my hand on his shoulder, and whisper in his ear, spending 2 points of intimidation. Look, you're gonna get your dog back. You just stay quiet, stay here.
Okay, yeah. No, you don't have to roll.
Okay, cool.
You just spin them. You scared the shit out of him. You will do whatever you want.
This dog is important to me. You'll get it back if you listen to exactly everything.
So that's how that's how you resolve that.
Is that the plot of John Wick or something?
Taken with a dog.
So, the three of you recover. You can either, those of you with notice in the distance, you actually see the fucking dog.
Get off the shit. I was looking up like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna go to the dog now.
Okay.
All right.
Is everybody dead in the Escalade?
You don't know.
Okay.
We're not concerned.
Well, that's
You guys
all right.
run, I'll lay down
We'll
cover.
do this. Combat. What are you doing? Are you just getting out, walking over to the bus station?
Getting my stuff and just trying.
You're getting your stuff.
Yes.
Okay. So you get out. You get your
I
stuff.
just have my bag. It's
Well, what stuff are you getting exactly?
That was my surveillance, just the bag that I had with all my surveillance cameras, and also the extra weapons that we had too.
Okay, so you have
Oh,
All right, so you're getting. That's what
There's
you're doing.
3 of us, 3 duffel bags. We're
Yeah.
each grabbing duffel bag that has gear.
Okay, so that takes you a full round to get your bag and get out and force open the door, or just put open the door. And because you get out. So all 3 of you doing that. All right, so you're doing that, and about the same time you see the Escalade doors opening. So this is just going to be like a point blank fucking shootout.
Tom, do you have another bomb?
I have 2 more. Yes.
Go ahead and toss
But
one.
you see this happening. You see them. Both cars are opening. Like the doors are opening at the same time, more or less. Looks like they both recovered about at the same time. So you can intervene. Anyone can intervene at this point. The bus driver. You can just get in the bus this round. So this will be combat. Everybody, you're at the. Just outside the bus.
I'm getting in the bus.
How lit is the area?
There's actually a bunch of lights because there's street lights.
So no one's on the bus yet, right?
Just the driver and
him.
him
And the dog.
Yeah,
And the
people,
dog.
Yeah,
Important. And the tortoise? Do I have the tortoise?
Yeah.
apparently yes.
Okay.
So we'll actually go from right to left. So Riley, you can either. Okay. All right.
Stick to what you know.
Around this point, dude.
Yeah, no, because you're really close to them.
really close to that. I forgot about
They
that.
crashed right into you, so you're
that's
15, 20 feet away.
No, it still works.
Yeah.
Can you... Never mind.
If he puts it behind them,
It all depends on my throw.
Exactly. And
Can
that's
anyone
what Kat
lend me anything? That'd be great.
said. You can't. It's an athletics check.
Well, I have nothing more.
I know.
Athletics.
You can roll a base.
Yeah, you can always roll a base.
And if you get a 5, you'll be okay.
Yeah.
5 for 6.
Yeah. And you can shoot gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're like, no, I want to use explosives. I won.
Oh!
Okay.
We're dead.
Do you have any explosive points left?
Yeah.
You could just spin one and have it be a dud. It broke during the crash.
Oh, no, or I threw the one I disarmed.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
You threw the one you disarmed. Yeah, spin a point. Oh, yeah, that's the one I fucking disarmed.
Double ineptitude.
Does like does it see a grenade?
Let's make it right!
It's a 1. You don't get a benefit from it. You just wasted your action. And
Fuck you, dice. Fuck you.
They're your dice. Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm selling it. Fuck
All
you.
right. The gunman on your side, he's on the passenger side. You're the only one on that side, basically. I assume. Just so you know, the driver's side is the one that's facing the bus station. So Tom's opposite of that, or on the farther side of that. So the gunman gets out and he is going to shoot you with gun.
Of course he is.
But you have cover from your car door, so you can get on the other side of that. And he rolls a 1. So. I just know he ran out of ammo. Forgot to reload. So.
Would it be also?
Anyways,
would it be a preparedness check to make sure I have the silencer affixed? To the
Dude, at this
uniform?
point, who fucking gives
No,
a shit?
well, hold on. We're going from right to left. So you get in the bus. You pull the driver out and sit in.
I get out my extendable baton.
Yeah.
You relieve.
Wait! Whoa!
Him and Fifth out.
Whatever you say.
Him and Fifth. No, he's unconscious now. Not dead.
You're burning Fifth now?
I'm braining him. Fifth can keep watch.
Yeah.
Man, I did a whole thing with him. He was fine.
Yeah.
He was
good
fine.
job.
All right. The dog starts barking. He doesn't like that.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
they're really not gonna like this.
Are we keeping the dog?
No, we left Fifth behind
Good.
to take care of his best.
Okay, so yeah, dog. Yeah, he grabbed. Yeah.
Dude, the dog might be
Good
like,
boy. Good boy.
Actually, the dog might be like, this was the best night ever.
Up until the guy who feeds me food every night got hit over the head.
He won't die.
Yeah, no. So there, the bus is starting to lurch forward. You can see the driver's side PMC guy taking it out and is going to hit you.
So, like, where are they situated? Are they across the street from each other?
Let's hear you.
I hope.
Bus station. Let's say this is the street, and then parked cars. Station wagon. So ST, and then that's the Escalade. Riley, Tom is here. Tom
Basically,
is here.
is there enough space for a bus between them and the...
Yeah, you could hit them right on the broadside. You could just...
And just kind of push them out of the
Oh, so I
way.
have to hit someone. Okay.
well, I mean, if you could. You don't have to. The drivers are right there. You could just hit there's the PMC guy here, too. So who do you want to hit? Just the driver, and the car?
I was hoping like they could cross the street and I could just pull the bus by and then they're gone.
Oh, do that trick?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I guess we will go Mad Max on it.
You could you could basically ram it and then...
Yeah, you can hear, and those of you who don't have concussions and have noticed, so Dare, you're actually seeing that you can hear squealing tires or something like that, or roaring engines coming in the distance, like they probably have at least one more SUV that
Great.
they're loaded up with dudes.
Great.
So, Aaron and David, so your character's right here, there's one, David's in the back seat, or David, leaning over from the back to drive, and then Aaron's right there.
Actually, we're all outside of the car.
Okay, you're just outside of the car.
that's
On the driver's side.
Yeah.
So there's a driver, and he's got the side door out, so he has cover. But he's obviously going to shoot you pretty much the same. Yeah, unless you. So what are you going to do? You could just shoot back if you have a gun.
I do.
All right.
And I think I get to go first.
You want to spin that? Go first? Jump
Yeah.
in. All right, go.
Spend a point on it.
Sure.
Because basically I just have to spend one on hand-to-hand to jump in, right?
Is it 1 or 3?
I think it's... I can't remember.
Okay. I'll just say it's 1 for this. I said it was 1 earlier, so yeah.
Okay. And spending 3 points on the shooting. I'm
Okay.
not going to shoot him. I'm going to shoot his feet under the door.
Okay. That would be, call shot, yeah.
That's a 4.
4 is not good enough for a call shot. So you hit the armored. You would have gone through the door if it wasn't heavily armored. So, so yeah, you just don't quite do it. Let's see here. He's going to shoot. He will shoot you right back. So he'll spend 1 on shooting. And he gets a 6, so that'll hit. D6 plus 1, minus 1 because of your armor. So 3 damage. Ow. Bullets hurt.
So, and then I'm going to take a shot at him.
Sure.
So, and spend 2. 3.
Yeah, you hit it's an armored window, and he has a lot of cover. So, armored car door. Yeah. All right. So you can crush all 3 of them. Give me a drive chest to.
It's been 4.
Yeah.
Oh!
So narrate what happens as you Mad Max them.
They are getting ready to shoot.
Yeah.
And then they are not there. There is bus there.
Yeah.
There has always been
A slight
I
misspray of
open
red.
the door and
Yeah.
say, "Lovely day we're having, isn't it?"
I've had better.
Oh, what a day. What a glorious day. Get the hell out of here.
The driver's side shooter is just pasted. The other guy was run over by the Escalade. So they'll be scraping them off.
Preparedness check to see if there is just a bag that was on the bus that rolls out with chrome cake glaze.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Not spending anything on that.
Yeah. So let's Mad Max all the things. So
Get in.
you have one more driving test to get to somewhere, and then you can ditch the bus.
So are we going? Are we thinking pawn shop or
Oh, hell no.
What's closest?
clinic?
Pawn store is closer.
So how about this then? Does the shop need to be intact to do the ritual?
I don't know.
Let's crash the bus into the pawn shop.
You could do that.
All right.
That
So
would certainly take care of the issue of them shooting at us.
Yep.
no, we'll go to the pawn shop. So I'm driving. Yeah.
Okay.
I will spend 2.
All right. Yeah, you expertly guide this. All those hours in Bus Simulator paid off. So
Glad you picked it up when it was on sale.
and Euro Trucker.
God, those
This
games.
is a real game.
It is.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Wow.
I've seen footage
In
of
this
play.
situation, it's actually really good.
So are you crashing into the
No, it's a
yeah.
pawn shop, right?
Yeah.
So it's got to be pretty well defended.
Yes.
So I'm guessing there's one side with windows.
Yes.
Everything else is brick walls,
Yep.
and then a security door and bar.
Yep.
I park the bus long ways across the front and move
Okay.
it out the door,
All right.
so that if they're going to come at us, they need to clear through bus and then breach and clear through.
All right. Yeah. Oh, so right up against the windows. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I just like scraping off the awning of the building.
And the sign. And the...
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So
Where now it says "We buy old."
so that succeed. Yeah, and with a 7, you clearly succeed. There's only like one. The only way you can get in.
They're gonna have to
through the
crawl
standard
under
door.
the bus or go through the window.
Can I, try and see
or
how...
tow it away.
Tom, you
Yeah.
still have one bomb.
I have 2.
If you can use an explosive one and rig it to blow, so we can after we complete.
dump it in the transmission?
Yeah.
Put it in the transmission of the bus.
Okay.
Sure. Just
You can do that. You don't even have to roll. So mark off one more. So you have one.
have one
bomb.
more.
Wait. Human terrain. There's going to be a back door, right?
Yeah.
Okay, put it in the transmission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have fire code,
Yeah.
so there has to be a fire escape. So you get in there. There is a very alarmed-looking guy in pajamas who is clearly the owner, operator of it. He is like reaching for a gun. Like,
Guns out.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right. We don't want to do anything terribly bad tonight, but we'd really appreciate it if you got out of the store right now. We're not stealing anything.
Okay.
Everything will be here, and everything will.
There's 5 of you, and you have guns, and so you don't have to
Yeah.
make any spends.
He's not exactly a commando.
Yeah, he is not.
Watch out for the bus.
So there's a steel security door in the back, that's the fire escape, and then the front doors, and then there are small windows. And then this is a 2-story building. You're on the front.
I guess
first
it
floor.
was the top store, like his apartment or something.
No, it's storage.
Of course.
But it is connected. There's actually several stores. This is like the end of the. Several stores in this building. There's walls between each one, so
Okay.
they could come through the side wall if they wanted to. If
Get
they-
on the roof. Who speaks Greek?
I do.
Let's try this crazy shit. I blow the lock off the ammo and just start dumping it on the counter along with whatever fucking guns.
Yeah, can I try to find some gun better than a hand pistol?
yeah. Well, you have.
Oh, it's an Arkansas pawn shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's raining AR-10s.
Hallelujah, it's raining guns.
Yeah. So yeah, you realize this is preparing for the siege.
Yes, if the firing pins aren't early filed down, I will be surprised.
Yeah. They. They.
Is there an M60? I give it 50-50.
That would definitely be preparedness check to have that.
I don't-
Or a Thompson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there is a Thompson, and there is a engraving on it that says Lucille.
Mine.
Yeah. So
I guess I'm going to be
that.
doing. I'm going to be helping with occult stuff. So
Yeah.
Right.
I can help.
So you take the thing out of the bag that you're supposed to get from there. It's the caduceus you stole earlier.
Told
Protect
you.
the turtle.
Yeah. So
It's a tortoise.
I guess I can help with that since with
And his
vampirology
name is-
also.
Not now!
His
Are you
name is
spending-
Chop.
Yes.
all right.
actually, what if we both spend?
Yeah, you definitely need to. You should do that. So you draw the circle right, and
And we don't have to. We can just draw it with
you
mark.
realize you
or-
need to put the dagger on top, and then the caduceus on top of that. It's symbolizing Hermes' power over Hecate. So that's how the magic works.
That's how we do it.
I dump it out of the
Yeah.
lunchbox without touching it.
And Yeah, you draw it with chalk, and as you draw this, after you draw the circle, you just sort of put the turtle at the top of the circle, and it just kind of it starts slowly walking along the line of the circle.
Oh, it's creating a magnetic field. I see.
Yeah, it's totally science we're doing.
I have to do this.
No, you don't. I am like, at this point, I'm like, it's totally...
Dumping shit in front of the tortoise. Like,
Yeah.
just fortifying the circle.
It's in you draw the circle in the back of the shop, the most defensible part. Far away from the window.
Creating
All right,
there a welding kit? I'll just
racks
start welding plates over it.
yeah, that's the thing. So it's a siege. You hear vehicles squeal up nearby, and you just come out with your hands up, and we won't kill you.
That seems nice.
Just
We
as soon as
comply.
we're finished taking our turtle
When she gets here, she won't be so merciful. If she has to come in here and burn you out.
She? Is this the thing that did the roads red, or?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a
Great.
2-story building, right?
Yes.
So it's a pawn shop, so it has CCTV.
Yes.
And that would be on the second story, right? Not
Yes.
run over by a bus.
Right.
So how many are in front?
You look outside. There is only one SUV left. You've disabled the other two, but there are 6 dudes. It was fully filled up. Looks like there are 6 PMC guys that are taking up positions around there, or that got out. So they're surrounding the building, cordoning off.
Before we start the fight, can I spend some points of medic to maybe patch Riley up a bit?
Yes, that's the thing. Everyone gets 2 actions before the actual. Before she's, these goons are clearly waiting for their leader to show up.
Can I use my
So, yeah, everyone will get 2 actions as they frantically do that. That includes, that's not counting obviously the ritual, which you guys already did, but yeah. So actually, the 2 who did the ritual count, you only get 1 action each.
Okay, that's fine.
Want me to save it?
No, give it to me.
All right. So
running upstairs.
Everyone gets 2 actions. One of them could be patch somebody up. Somebody could do something else. So who has their actions first?
I'm going to spend 3 points to patch Riley up.
All right.
Can we spend some points to patch me up because I'm down to 1?
Oh yeah, I will patch both of these people up.
Just double checking to see what the medic thing is, what the ratio is. I always get that screwed up with that. For every 1 point medic you spend, you can heal 2 points of damage to yourself. 2 others.
Okay.
So if you're spending 3 on him, he would heal 6.
I need
I'm
that.
going to spend. I only have 3, so I'm going to spend. What are you at?
I am at -1.
Great. I'm going to spend 2 on you, 1 on you.
Okay. So you heal 4, and you heal 2.
How much are you down by, Dan?
So that was one of your actions,
Yes.
is to heal both of them.
Okay, I am still down by 5.
All right. First off, Hamid, what is your first action for this?
I am running to the second story.
All right, you run the second story. What are you doing there? I mean, that moving doesn't count. Like that's just like what are you doing to prepare for the siege?
Oh, I got the grenades with him.
Yeah.
Hold on. Cop talk.
Okay.
All right. I need you to promise I'm not going to shoot. I heard the radio message earlier. I want to give myself up. I want to give up the knife.
Okay. Okay.
So I'll spend 1 on cop talk.
Yeah. They lower their guard. Okay. Well, you need to.
I'm throwing it out now.
All right, that'll be their action. All right. Yeah. Give me athletics.
Yeah. I'll spend 3.
I believe.
6.
6. All right. That will take out one of them. They're scattered. They're not bunched up. But you get one of them.
When it goes off, I'm just going to start hosing through the top of the bus with heavy assault rifle fire.
Okay. So you're just shooting them. All right.
I'm keeping their fucking heads down. Yeah.
All right. So those are your 2 actions.
Suppressing fire.
If they roll a 5 or a 6, you will get hit from their return fire.
I'm behind a bus and on the second story. So.
All right, it's a 6.
All right.
Yeah, they still have a chance, but they do not. Yeah. So that's what you're frantically doing until you run out of ammo. Well, at least you're on the second floor, so you have to go back down to the first floor to get more.
Right.
So that's your 2 actions. You heal. You patch them up for 1 action. What is your second action?
You guys got any of that weird Hawthorne stuff left?
Yeah, I got some.
All right, sweet. Can I use weapons to maybe do...
Weapons is for melee weapons like
Okay.
knives and daggers and batons and that kind of stuff. So
If you
Well,
click off on the
these shells are mainly for the bird things,
yeah, the shot. Yeah.
the Strix.
Great. All right, well, then I guess instead of that, I am just going to use... Oh, God.
Do you have what kind of investigative do you have over there? Talk, streetwise tradecraft. You could spend a tradecraft to possibly give us a part of the tag team pool. Basically, tradecraft. How do I secure this building to make it even more unbreachable?
That would be more than actually military science. I know you have military science.
Oh wait, okay, for one of mine.
Well, hold on. Well, let's do his. So, Dare, you have military science. That's under academic.
Oh, yeah, I do. I'm going to spend 2 points of military science.
Okay.
Everything I got. I'm just trying to make
That will give you. Yeah, you're like, here's how we survive a siege from a small but aggressive group. So everyone will get 6 points of bonus rolls for anything in the fight.
Sweet.
Except for health and stability, obviously. So that's your other action, is you'd like brief everyone. Here's what we do. I was in this precinct. I was number 13. We were attacked by criminals. It was a long night.
Weren't any vampires. A lot of criminals, though.
Really motivated.
Yeah. So Skinner, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to spend the 3 points I've got in mechanics for action number 1.
Okay.
I'm going to take a bunch of those AR-10s and a broom handle
Okay.
pointed at the gun.
Or
pointed at
15s. There's
Yeah.
probably both.
Yeah.
There's probably
there are many guns.
Yeah. Basically, put a whole bunch of them together with a broom handle and a rope, so that when they come in, I can just pull it. The guns will keep firing.
Okay.
And it's a delaying tactic. Holy shit, they're firing a lot of weapons at us at once.
Well, the thing is, they are still semi-automatic. There's actually only one fully automatic. That was
Lucille.
under the.
That was on Lucille.
Yeah, that was Lucille. Lucille was fully automatic, and that was.
Shotguns.
Yeah, because fully automatic weapons still are illegal technically, and pawn stores have to pretend to follow the law.
Get a bunch of shotguns. You have like just a huge wall.
It would be so you can rig up a shotgun trap as a one-go thing.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll be 1. Give me your mechanics check.
Spending 3. That's a 9.
Okay.
It's a good shotgun.
It is a very good shotgun trap. It'll do 2d6 plus 2 damage to someone. You can point it at the front door or the back door, or which one do you want it? And obviously, a person has to trigger it. That's how you're
Back door. We're
Back
going to
door.
see them coming through the front door.
Yeah. Okay. See, that's your first action.
Okay, and for action number 2, would you allow a filch check to see if I can scavenge something besides the weapons? Maybe, what are the odds that they actually have explosives? Or
That would be preparedness.
Okay.
Yeah.
that we can do.
Yeah.
Spending 3 on preparedness.
What are you looking for specifically?
Party favor, something that goes boom.
Okay.
Illegal fireworks.
Illegal fireworks, possibly dynamite. I don't know. 5.
5. You find some cleaning chemicals. So you could. You also find some small stashes of drugs, meth and spice. And
I thought you were going to say bath salts for a minute.
no, that's out of date. It's all about spice these days. Synthetic marijuana. But you do find chemical that if somebody had explosive devices, they can make a roll to try and make into a weapon, or like a Molotov or something like that, or an improvised explosives.
Yeah.
So
Riley,
yeah.
Boston these up, would you?
So you find enough to make crude bomb. Alondro, you only have 1 action because one of them is spent making the ritual.
Yes, in the back, because I'm assuming the bus is completely blocked off the front, so they would have to either get through it or... so the back door is probably where they're going to try to breach. I'm assuming since from there. Is there a generator in the back? Like a backup generator, like maybe a small one if the electricity goes out?
Give me a preparedness check.
Okay, I'm doing it.
Just will not be pleased until there's a Home Alone trap in his hand. He shan't rest.
I kind of
So 7.
How'd you
Yeah, there's one for sale in the pawn store.
So, and is there any gas?
There's a gas to get it running for a while.
All right, using mechanics, and I will be rigging that up along the. It's like with jumper cables along the bars of the window and the door handle, so in case when they try to breach, they're going to get a nasty surprise.
Okay.
In addition to
If you get up into the bus, that you will come under fire. They're spraying him with fire, but they're also watching the bus, and the bus is getting shot up. So there will be a 1 in 6 chance you will get hit.
No, I'm doing it to the back door.
Oh,
so.
the back door. Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
All right, so the back door is double trapped.
Yes.
It is electrified, and there's a shotgun trap in this.
Do I need to roll the mechanics for that? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
and I will
The
use
2 McAllisters
So
were the traps.
did I do 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay.
You lured them close, and then you
Open fire.
Yeah, you blew one up, and then you suppressed them, so they can't get close to you.
so 7 on that.
Okay. Yeah. You. It's really rigged to go.
It's protecting the turtle too. So
Well, the turtle's far away from that door. It's in the middle of the building.
And
All right, so you have 1 action.
I'm
You can make
going
a bomb.
to be the final protector of this turtle by spending my 1 point of urban survival
Okay.
to absolutely fortify myself in here. To make sure.
I thought you were going to encourage the turtle to walk faster. Just like the turtle races of your youth in the back alley.
Is the tortoise?
Got money waving, got a fedora.
I will chant you. Bring out the didgeridoo.
Do you know there is tortoise racing? That is a thing.
I would bet.
Usain Bolt actually has the world's fastest tortoise, or like
No.
a champion racing tortoise. So the world's fastest man is the world's fastest, slowest animal.
Wow.
At least that's what I read on the internet. And that's
So by urban survival
So it has to be true.
to completely fortify myself in here.
Okay, with 1 point, I will say you realize, oh, that's made of metal, that's made of metal. I can put these on the wall, or put these on the windows to cover them up. And you're also like, oh, fire's a thing. We should probably get the fire extinguishers and other stuff.
Yeah.
With those chemicals you have, you can either make a primitive fire extinguisher or an explosive, but that you'd have to do during the siege. Because after all of you were doing this, all of you were preparing frantically as the tortoise is slowly plodding across.
Oh
this
my god. Couldn't have been a rabbit. Had to be a tortoise.
Symbol of Hermes, man. Make that up. Plus, I wanted you guys have to get I am a monster. When you hear it's a hissing sound, like metal that's just scalding, being exposed to air, and just the sound of metal hitting the ground. You hear just sizzling sounds as well. So which of you are any of you going to look outside? I guess you would be, because you're Yeah, give me a stability check when you see the Imbusa. Yeah. All right, you just lose one.
Seen this shit before.
Actually, you have them, but you're like focused on shooting them.
Yeah.
And you shoot her, and you quickly realize bullets don't seem to just get close to her. It looks like a woman. It is human in size, kind of like the statue in the temple of the museum. But her legs are like brass, like her legs look like a goat's legs, like there are hooves at the end, but they seem to be made of brass or bronze. And she's also just on fire, not like burning by it, but like a fire that is sort of just an aura of fire.
So she absorbed in herself in the Iron Maiden.
How tall is she?
She's tall, but she's not giant statue tall. Those of you with a cult realize, the Imbusa, and she is a master of illusions and trickery. So, but she is possibly, you with your vampirology realize that she must be using most of her power to keep this town sealed up and keep everyone from realizing the truth, which is why she isn't just,
bulldozing through.
using invisibility to get close to you and that kind of stuff. So, but she seems to be pretty convinced about her own invincibility, so she stands outside, letting you shoot, and waits for you to stop for a moment, and then says, "This is the last time I shall ask. Deny me on this third time, and there shall be nothing but death for you. I care not who you serve. This is my domain. This is the domain of my goddess." But she's yelling this in ancient Greek, so, you know, you're just like, yeah, what the fuck?
That's all Greek to me.
But her and her remaining 5...
Is she the one with the ego problems that the guy talked about?
Oh, that might be worth trying out. So, are you going to try that out? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, you don't have a cult, so you don't know. So, or vampirology.
I also don't know what she's saying in Greek.
Although,
Well, you can get it. Well, actually, you have bullshit to do. She realized from her body language, she's like making her demands. She probably wants you to surrender again, or she's making her final demand for you to surrender or face her wrath.
Oh, it's a hard day. For my chavs probably come back up. I yell, put on some pants, you slag.
wow.
And then just start opening up again.
When you say that, she hisses and just recoils in visible pain from that. But when you start firing, she's just like starts marching towards you again. So
Looking over the turtle.
all right, so now we're in combat.
So wait, I just want to say this out of character. Do I have to nag the vampire? Because that's creepier than shooting it.
In actual classical mythology, the Mvuza is repelled by insults. This
You'd be a pretty hot mythical creature if you did something different with your hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm telling you, this is straight from the.
No.
Where the hell did you get that pedicure? Oh, wait. Hell.
I thought Mediterranean girls were supposed to be skinny.
I don't want to play MRAs fighting a mythological envoy of a goddess.
You don't have to go that route. You could just say your cult sucks.
No, you're mean.
Yeah.
Your culture died out
Anyways,
centuries
well, you
ago.
can't. The thing is, she can't hear insults if there's gunfire.
Well, I got to be out of ammo now.
Yeah. Well,
was
now we're in
disposing,
combat,
yeah.
so all of you realize. So let's find out where your battle station is. So where are you in the building, and what area are you trying to look out?
I was next, I was around the door.
Back door?
Back door, so just protecting
All
that.
right, so you're in the back door. You can't see outside, so you're just waiting. That's your action.
kind of near where the
All right, that's fine. You're just waiting. Skinner, where are you?
I'm going to be waiting by the front door.
All right, so you can see kind of out front. You can give me a sense trouble check to see.
3.
3. Yeah, you think you see Moment for a second, but you can't tell what they're. You don't know if they're coming, kind of like try and climb through the windows, or if they're just going to blow the bus up, or what. And so, yeah, you don't know. So you're in the safety of the pawn store, though, as far as you can tell.
Okay. Well, instead of waiting,
Okay.
I'm going to take my action to put as much in front of the windows as I can. Basically, take the rolly shelves, slide them over, and then lock them.
Okay. So you start doing that. So you start doing that, pushing more stuff in front of it.
There's a bus in front of them, and then I'm going to put something on this side of them. So, in theory, barricading.
Okay. And let's see here. Dare, where are you going to be?
I am going to be at the closest defensible position by the tortoise/Riley/ the guy with the bomb.
Okay.
Potentially.
That would be about where Alondro is, near the back door. You're basically in the, like, to go over this. It's a... Oops, sorry. And that is... So, there's a window.
So it's just a tiny little box shop.
Yeah, it's a tiny little box shop. Oh, there's shelves here, too. It's like most pawn stores. You walk in, there's the 2 shelves. Back door's here. The turtle is right here behind the desk counter. There are 2 windows here that can kind of look in, but I assume you've put stuff over them. And then the bus is right out here, so bus.
Right.
So that's the basic layout of the first floor.
All right, I am going...
So you can be hanging out in this area. This is the furthest away from the windows and the doors.
Yeah, the places to get shot.
Yeah. So you're up on the second floor, I assume.
So I saw it recoil when I insulted it, right?
Yeah, and then it stopped as soon as you shot it again.
Can I just roleplay that? Do I need to spend points
You
for
can,
it?
that's just
Or
your action. You can just roleplay it.
I will just start insulting her. Look, guys, the witch who couldn't stop a bunch of Italians with pointy sticks thinks she's going to kill us. Oh, it's my big fat Greek. Just my big fat Greek.
Yeah. All right. She is recoiling in horror. As she, so Riley.
Like turning those chemicals into something that will explode.
Okay, you're making them into an improvised bomb.
Spend my last point of explosive device for that.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll.
Where did my pencil go?
I don't know. I threw it. A pencil.
No,
There's your die.
I want mine.
Is it this one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay.
Jesus. All right. Last 3. 5.
Okay.
It is a
You
bomb.
start making it. Well, you start making it. It'll be done at the end of your next action.
Hey, Tortoise. I guess that's a good name for you. Yeah.
His name's Sean.
Like, his name is Sean. Oh, Sean. Well, I know we barely have been introduced, but I know. If you could just maybe pick the pace a little bit, that would be super duper. Just saying, as I'm putting a bomb together.
Okay.
Apollo. I'm not sure if you're actually up there, but at this point, I'm willing to believe a whole buffet of possibilities. I'll totally if you can see this through, I'll totally do stuff for you. Anything you want, just because seriously, it'd be really great if you could help out here. Just saying.
Have you read
Just
Greek
saying.
mythology? That's not a good.
Shut up!
You don't want to be making.
I'm
that deal.
building a bomb right now, so you shut your mouth.
If I had cold studies, I'm gonna yell over to Riley, don't make open favors to gods! Don't!
Although, what is the progression of the?
Here's what happens.
I'm making jokes about the EU and austerity measures now.
Hold on. So, some interesting things
They
happen.
foreclosed on Mount Olympus.
First off, a bullet fires through this window in this general area. It looks like they can see the window, so there's someone just shooting in here. That's not good. Certainly pinning you. You need to get away from the window. So he's just
So
open.
are the ones I covered with metal.
Well, they're still glass windows, but yeah, he can shoot
Just bars. So
Yeah, you didn't have time to weld anything there, so they're concealing it, but they're not blocking the bullet, so they're being knocked down. So he's just firing in this general area. Now you have to roll. He can't hit you right now, but you're kind of pinned in this back area. But then, since none of you saw the back door, you don't see what happens, but you see the immediate after result. So there some of them. The mercenaries were cultists. Were going to breach the back door and enter. All Rainbow Six. They didn't know the door was electrified, so they didn't know. So when they threw a satchel charge on there that was activated by electricity, it just blew. So one guy is just vaporized. But that's a big explosion, and you were all covering it. So you two, you can't. But no, you're wearing both of you are wearing body armor.
Yes.
So your body armor absorbs the shrapnel. It was just 1 point of damage. But you're both stunned from God, the noise and the
Do I hear that?
yeah. That's,
Stairs at the back?
yeah, it was at the back door.
At this one, Sean, keep going.
So the stairs are at the back and the back doors?
Sorry. There's the stairs leading up to the second floor are right here
Alright,
to the
so
side.
I will retreat back to the stairs then.
Okay, so you're going down to the stair. The stairwell's right here. So.
I'm going to stay up top and aim my pistol down from where they're going to come in.
Okay. So you're at the top of the stairwell. Looks like so you're watching that, but you're out of sight of her, and you can try and yell and hope that she hears it. But there was just a massive explosion. You don't know how
Preparedness?
Okay, for what?
There's a megaphone in here.
There is a a megaphone in here.
There's a megaphone.
Oh, guys, look, another Greek trying to break into a pawn shop.
All right. So she won't be able to do anything this round because there's no gunfire to drown out your voices. Yeah. So as you have your fucking megaphone.
Pawn shops are great.
Yeah. So
Do we all hear him just yelling obscenities?
you do you heard
Hey,
this before the explosion.
We're the real Pawn Stars here.
I will say though, the explosion also knocked down your shotgun trap. The shockwave.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, it vaporized one of them.
Yeah. So there's only 4 left. Well, you know where one of them is. He's firing from somewhere across the street. He's probably at a building from across the street, so you can get an angle elevation on you. So you don't know how many are back there, and you don't know if there's anybody else. So
I'm going to duck behind the counter where I can.
well, hold on. We'll do this one at a time. Yeah, we'll just go left, right. Alondro. So everyone is stunned for the next round, basically, or you're just covered.
I'm on the second floor.
Yeah. You can act. Everyone else was basically on both sides was stunned from the yelling and the explosion.
Oh, the yelling and the oy vey.
Alondra, what are you going to do?
Start firing into the
So you're just blind firing?
just covering, suppressing fire.
What do you have?
I've probably switched out for an assault rifle too.
All right, you have a
so.
semi-auto assault rifle, so you can suppress this
Yeah,
round. Yeah. Well, you don't have to roll. There's no one there.
Yeah, so I'm just.
So you can. It takes a full clip to do it per round. So one person can do it, and then the other person can.
Okay, yeah, I'm just.
So it'll take
keeping
2 people
covered,
to keep a volume of fire.
If you want to refresh shooting points, so you haven't spent any.
Yeah. So Skinner, are you just going to wait for him to cover him when he runs out?
Yeah.
All right. So you've got another semi-auto assault rifle, I assume. And you're just waiting for him to go, and then you.
Yes.
Reloading. Reloading. So kind of Zuluing it. Which that's what the 2 of you are doing. Dare, what are you going to do?
How many of them are at that back entrance?
You don't know. You can't see down there.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to approach that and get a sense of how many are entering through the back.
Okay, so you're down on the first floor. The only way to do that is to just... Well, the most direct way is just to run down and look out the side.
All right, you know what I'm going to do?
Yeah,
I'm going
or
to...
you could go up if you could. You could run. You could wait for them. They're not going to shoot you, so you could just go across the stairwell and go up to the second floor, and then try and look down.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that.
All right, so that's how you spin your round getting to the second floor without
Yes.
getting shot. So you're up on the second floor. You can see through the window. You see the Mbuza, but it's advancing on. Oh yeah, give me a stability check.
5.
All right, you don't lose any. You're like,
Sweet.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
But now there's gunfire
Do
going
I
on.
see him now?
Who? Dare?
Because he's on the second
Yeah,
floor
yeah.
now?
He's coming up right past you.
All right, I will hand him the bullhorn.
Okay.
Calling me names!
Okay.
Just do it!
With my occult studies, do I know its origin?
Yeah, you've heard of Mbuza. It's from
Make it
classical
really
mythology. You
personal.
can. I say Mbuza, but it's spelled EMPUSA. So you can Google it right now if you want to.
No.
Yeah.
It's too dumb to spell its own name.
Greek pronunciation is different. All right.
Thinking quickly, I put the bullhorn to my mouth and say, "Did you hear they weren't able to kickstart Greece?"
Wow. All right. That's good enough as a senior. So every round, you're going to have to spend your entire action using the megaphone in order to be heard over the
Petty nationalist insults.
You're stopping it.
Yeah.
So the thing is, you realize it takes your entire action, and you have to have the megaphone, and you have to be looking right at it for this to have any effect, because now there's gunfire, so it can't hear you very well. So you have to lean out the window. So you can't check the down. You can't look. You can't. You have
Can
to
I convey to him that I was going to do that?
How? While not using words.
I motion and gesticulate wildly, make gun shooting.
There is a window looking out into the back alley, so you could.
I make
so
gun
you could
shooting.
cover
There's
this.
a fire escape there too.
There's only second story. There's no fire escape. There's just windows looking down.
Okay. And they're not coming up because there's gunfire pouring through the back.
Yeah, they're not.
door.
They're not suicide. They're cultists, but they're not suicidal.
All right, I will go cover the window then.
All right, so you go down there. You can give me some
I
trouble
mean, the
check.
second story?
Yeah, you go up the second story. Look up the window.
I'm already in the second
Yeah,
story.
yeah. But
I've always had that.
yeah.
So
No,
I'm
I'm
looking
saying.
out the window.
Yeah, you're looking at the window. Give me some
you-
trouble check to see because they're.
I will spend 3.
All right.
9.
All right. Let's see here. They were 6. And there's 5.
There's 4 now.
Yeah, there's 4.
Got vaporized.
You see 2 down there, and one of them is getting a grenade of some kind ready. But that's your action. And you can't really yell at anybody else because through the megaphone and the gunfire. Yeah, Riley.
All right, now that I have myself a good old bomb,
No, you finish your bomb, so that's your action.
I'd started it last turn.
I know it takes 2 turns to make an improvised bomb. I'm just saying.
All right,
You're doing it during the siege.
I has bomb.
You have bomb. Yeah, okay.
Watching the turtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, watching the turtle.
You're motivating the turtle. It goes at like 3 millimeters faster.
How far is it along on?
It is dramatically appropriate.
Wave a carrot at it.
Yeah. But yeah, they go. They throw a flashbang in. Weird. They're spending 3 points on athletics.
Okay, do we get to...
6. So that flashbang bounces off the wall and lands at your feet.
Do we have time to react to it, or?
You can if that's your action.
And so, would it be weapon to kind of use the butt of the, of the AR-15 to kick it back out, to basically put it out back towards them?
You could try.
Spend all the points.
I have 5, and I still have other points available, so 'cause I only spent 2, so we're going to spend 2 more.
Okay. So how many points are you spending?
7.
7. Okay.
I still have like 3.
Well, what do we need to succeed on this roll, Ross?
These are going to tell us.
I'm not taking chances right now. So
9.
9.
Okay.
If you
Yeah,
start going
it does that. It goes out the back alley.
Yeah,
You actually,
going crazy.
so it explodes in the back alley. Give me an athletics to turn away as you see the flashbang go right back.
Just
at
kind of
you.
yell, incoming!
I will spend 1.
Yeah.
And that did not.
Oh God, your eyes.
Sorry.
You're far enough away that you're not fully blinded, but you'll have a +1 to anything involving visual perception, like shooting. As you're like, strong after images and stuff like that.
So you hit the guy with the flashbang?
No, he batted it back out.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So all right. But that's your action.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So,
So if I'm blind, they're real blind then?
you'd have to look down to see how they're doing. Like if that's your action.
although, can we hear them screaming or?
You don't. But
Dude, there's gunfire and yelling.
actually, someone's yelling at a megaphone. It's hard to hear anything.
Something about Kickstarter?
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, there's a lot of gunfire. There's an explosion. Your hearing is pretty fucking. You're gonna have permanent hearing damage for this job. So, Skinner, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to go check.
Okay.
This is not a smart move, but
No,
it has
it's
to be
not.
done.
I heard Cloacina gets invited to more parties than you.
Okay.
And saving points in athletics to duck back. But basically, quick look. Do I spend a notice to see what's going on out
You
there?
give me sense trouble check.
Okay.
You want a really high number.
Spending 4.
Probably a good idea.
10.
10. Okay. You look at they're both wearing helmets with gear and kind of tactical stuff that would minimize the effects of it. So you glance out, they whip their guns. Their guns are trained on you, but you look more at their shadow than anything else because there are streetlights and stuff like that. So they're affected by it, but they're not helpless. But you're a lot closer, so you could lean out and get the surprise on one of them by John wooing it out. But then the other one, you're going to have your back on the other one. There's one on each side of the door. But there's only 2. So, but that's your action. You do it safely. You don't expose yourself to any risk. And
Okay.
they don't. And they probably think they probably don't realize you're right by the door at this point. So,
Worth it?
well, that's your next action. You could, like, if you wanted to make a big damn hero, you could try and mook shield one of them. You're still yelling, I assume.
of course.
What? Give me at least one good zinger.
Oh man! Oh no!
Yeah.
Here's one.
What? All right, I'm just going to shout. We already stole it once. Clearly, you can't protect this knife.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like,
Would it be possible to, while I'm shouting, whip out my phone and look up at like any more information about the Medusa?
Imbusa.
Oh yeah, that was intentional.
Yeah. If it was a Medusa, you'd already be dead.
Yeah.
So, you have a cult. You can make an occult spend.
Great. Yeah, I'm going to spend one
All right.
gold.
I like how our mercenary gun specialist
Yeah, right.
is looking up angry Greek insult for a mythological creature.
You realize, so you start Googling it up. You realize, basically. You realize symbols of Hermes, also anger, it could ward it, and it is particularly vulnerable to thieves. Like that is, for some reason, the cult of Hecate and the cult of Hermes have been at war. So you also remember there's that symbol. You could copy that and put that on something, and turn it basically.
What counts as a symbol of Hermes?
You look upset. Let me send you an FTT bouquet.
Well, tortoises and caduceus, but there's the symbol, the thing that they drew in chalk. Or you could draw a caduceus. Again, that's a staff with the two serpents intertwined with the wings. Also, the winged sandals.
I was.
Look at this Disney movie misrepresenting your culture.
Can I? Do I have another action or?
That I would say. Well, yelling is probably
an
action. So yeah.
All right, I'll do it next.
Yeah, you're holding it at bay, basically.
Yeah.
But you realize, it seems with your call, you realize that it's growing less and less effective because it's harder to come up with good insults, and you're just sort of a panic, and eventually it's just going to get a nerd to it. You're upstairs too. What are you going to do?
Window shoot down at the guys he's going towards.
You can break open the window and shoot down.
I will spend 3 and shoot.
Alright, your +1 difficulty. Alright, that will totally hit. Roll damage. You're using a handgun.
Yeah.
They have body armor, so d6 -1.
2.
Alright.
Should have called that shot.
Ow. Well, they have multiple tangos, so,
Yeah.
they will act in a second. What about you, Riley? You have your
Well,
bottom
hopefully you're
ready.
covered, because,
So that's the back. Where's the door? This is back here,
That's the back door, yes. That's where all the stuff's been going on.
and that's the front.
Yes.
And that's the front window.
There are 2 windows. Each of these lines represents 1 window, and there's still fire going on in that area.
All right, and can I take that bomb and slide it back to him?
To who? To Skinner?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could be
I
right.
was hey,
What triggers it? Is it something you light or something you pull a cord or what?
pull a cord, and pull a cord 3 seconds.
Okay.
He's instead of leaning out to shoot, throw that up.
All right, so you do that. As you're turning back, you can give me a sense trouble check.
Oh yes.
How many are you spending?
The last one.
All right.
4.
All right, you don't notice it. There is one guy left. One guy who has been crawling through the bus the entire time. And he pops through the window and he sees you and he takes fire. Takes aim. So he's spending 2 on shooting. But he still misses.
The guitars!
Yeah.
No!
That's actually, he's is that a Fender?
Yeah.
Not the 7-string bass! Weird how that got pawned.
Weird. You have a shooter up front. He's right outside the windows, and he has a line on all of you.
I have a sawed-off.
Well, you're at a long. You could do that.
Shut up.
You're also it's loaded with hawthorn, which is in.
No, I have regular shells too.
But Is it loaded with that right now? Or are you going?
Yeah, because it's loaded with regular.
Okay.
I killed one of the bird things.
Yeah, then sure, that was the only one you knew about.
Yeah, I only ever saw one.
Anyway, so new round. The 2 shooters in the alley, because one of them
Got shot.
Yeah, from above. So they're both going to turn and shoot at you. So
Well, I mean,
it's at a penalty.
elevated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's at a penalty. So they need they're spending 1 each. They need a 5 or above. So yep, barely missed. But they're also they fire, try to put you back, but you can continue to lean out if you want to keep shooting at them. So yeah. Anyways, new round. So Alondro, what are you doing?
So I will go ahead. Once they've made their shots and miss, I'm going to lean in and take a shot at them.
The one at the door. Get the one at the front.
Or the one that's in the front now.
I'm not. Am I in range of him?
Yeah, you're right here. Everyone is at risk.
Okay.
in this
Yeah, we
area.
need to kill this fucker.
So
David,
I will
I
kill-
gave David a good tool.
I'll kill the one who tried to shoot at Tom. So
Okay. He is behind cover though.
all right, I will spend the last of mine. So that's 1 last. So adding 4 to that roll.
Okay.
10.
All right. You hit.
Damage.
So and just
He is wearing heavier body armor, so
okay. 5 plus anything or
nope.
All right.
You would have a plus because you're using a carbine, which is a stronger weapon, but he's wearing heavy
armor,
armor.
Yes.
so-
So he takes 3. So yeah. Do. Next up.
Okay. 1, 2, slide.
Outside. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me athletics. See how well you play.
Spending 4.
Okay.
7.
Okay. It explodes. It does a d6 plus 1.
Damn it!
Yeah.
Tell me when you're doing it.
Actually, well, you should be rolling this, not me. But
You just did.
No.
I'll roll that for the first one. So the one that you shot is dead. You roll for the next one.
Okay.
Why is he rolling? Should
Because
I
he
be
should roll.
rolling?
I made the.
Okay, yeah, no. Who wants to roll for it? All right. Because you rolled so well.
Yeah.
2 points of damage. Explosive. He's still up. So he's still pissed. But you slid it out. Dare.
All right.
Yeah.
Can I spend 2 points of preparedness to?
Have an insult dictionary? Insult book of insults?
Oh no, a pair of knockoff Crocs that have a wing symbol instead of an alligator.
All right, yeah.
Nice. Crocs?
Yeah,
Not
sandals.
Nikes.
Every spy needs Crocs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so silent when you walk.
No, this is a pawn shop. He found them right over here.
Yeah.
There you go.
There's probably a wall of Crocs. Why are my feet
The
sticky?
Croc Wall is a respected landmark. Anyway, give me a roll.
All right. 6.
Yeah.
Great.
There's actually a Nike with the Nike symbol with a little
yeah.
symbols of Hermes on. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm going to lob those right.
All right. Yeah, throw it.
Can I spend athletics?
Yes.
I'm going to spend 5.
Yeah. Just do it.
That's good. It's a 6.
Yeah. All right. You were. Yeah.
Guess who's relevant
So,
in puzzle
like-
I guess we're spy in the back, silly as fuck in the front.
Basically. Yeah.
We're in a pawn shop. We're using what we've got.
It just is so enraged now. It just like the fire ore just explodes and just sets everything on fire. Just 20 feet around it. So the
Flames?
so
On
you
the side
held it
of
at bay
the
for
flames?
now, but now it can no longer see or hear you. It's just going to march in a general direction. You've activated its Super Saiyan mode.
No.
We have another 3 episodes.
Yeah. So
Gotta power up.
Did it like charge the dudes out
Is
back?
this even her final
no,
form?
she's in the middle of the street.
Oh, okay.
So Hamid, actually give me another stability check because he's.
All right, yeah.
You finally went too far.
4.
Yeah. Here's like a-
Just stare at the turtle.
Yeah. It stops. It takes its job very seriously. Sean is serious about this. Anyways, Hamid.
Called shot to guy in alley.
All right, go ahead.
What is that to make? I will spend 3.
All right.
That's all I got.
9.
Nice.
Dang.
I assume headshot.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
armor defeating, whatever it is.
Yeah, quite dead.
Yes.
Shoot him right in the non-metal part of his, where the face part,
Where the face part once was.
Yeah. So he just drops down. So there's only one goon left. Well, there's two, but the sniper is just sniping, pinning you down.
Yeah.
Right.
Sniper, not sniping.
Yeah!
So what are you gonna do?
I'll do a called shot with the guy.
Sure.
Spend 5.
Okay. Nope.
9.
Oh, was that a 4? Okay, I thought that was a 1. Yeah. Sure. 9 will hit him. And he. It's solid out there. I don't think it would shot. I'd say you get him in the eyes. The buckshot hits him.
blinded?
Yeah, he's blinded. So he screams out in pain, but he's just kind of spray and pray. The rest of his clip before he falls to the ground. So he'll spend the rest of his firearms points though. So he'll hit you.
Of course he will.
Yeah. Actually, he's hitting all of you. At least you.
But not the turtle.
Not the turtle. Turtle's solo behind cover. Yeah.
Dude, we made it. He's got like pig iron.
So Alondro. Ow, that's going to be 5 damage for you.
As the turtle slowly crawls.
Even with the armor. Even with my armor.
It's with armor, yes. David, 4 points.
He's rolling really
Sorry,
well.
yes. And you, 2 points.
Okay.
So I'm down.
Then he goes down.
I'm down to
screaming
0.
in pain, yeah. You're all wounded. So all the goons are gone, except for the sniper, who has actually stopped firing because he's scared of his boss now.
Fuck beans.
Yeah.
So we just had.
So the turtle's almost done. It'll take 2 more rounds for the but the Imbuza is marching towards it and is no longer.
At this point, there's nothing. I'm looking down at Sean. All right, there's nothing more we can do. This is all you, man. It's all
So
you.
we have pool points, right?
Yes.
I spent
We got
5 of
6.
them.
Oh, so you have
Mine.
1 left. Oh,
Mine.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, 6 bullet points up. You realize it's made of fire. Maybe.
We have fire extinguishers all around.
There are fire extinguishers. You could throw it at that and maybe see if that will harm it. Or you could try and lure it away.
Is it kind of free right now?
It's just March. Yeah, it's no longer affected
Can I
by
spend,
insects.
pool points?
Okay, I'm gonna run downstairs. Guys, I threw some shoes at it and it did not like that.
There's an air conditioner to this building, right?
Sure, of course.
Can I possibly remove the Freon compressor and?
Okay, yeah, that'll take you around to get there. Well, give me a mechanics check.
Okay.
You have to get closer to it. It's on the side of the building.
No.
Okay. You were singed by it as you're getting close there, so
Ow.
you will take. This will be d6 minus 2. 3 points of damage as you were supernatural heat.
-3.
Yeah. Oh God. So who next has an action? You have to slow it down for 2 rounds.
Okay.
So yeah.
Let's see. Preparedness is what we've been using for scavenging, right?
Yes.
Okay. Couple of fire extinguishers down here.
Okay. Give me a roll. See how many you can find.
Spending 3.
Okay.
5.
5. All right. Yeah. There's 2.
Okay. I'm just going to pull the pin on the one and lob it outside like a grenade.
Okay. You will have to get in singe territory, range of it, if you want to do that. But yeah, that's athletics.
Okay. Going to take 2 from the pool and the 2 of the ones that I've got left. We've got 4 in the pool. 5.
5. Okay. You singe it in there. It explodes instantly. It recoils slightly. You realize you'll have to hit. It has to be stopped with 2 things per round. So that's one of them. So one of you needs to do something else to slow it down. So
There's
a
another
barrier-
fire extinguisher,
There's
right?
another fire extinguisher, so that can count for this round.
All right. Well, yeah. I'm just going to throw that right at the Impusa.
Okay.
Can you spend your own points and from
Yes.
the pool? Okay.
That's what I did.
Cool.
Oh yeah. Also, 4 points. The fires flare up. It is you smell burning hair. Oh, it's yours.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I have no hair, Ross.
Okay,
We've
all right.
established
All right.
this.
Burning scalp.
Yeah, it's burning scalp. Also
Thank
burning
you.
dead guy.
Actually,
Burning goon.
hold on. I'm going to pass off the throwing buck to somebody else. And the other guys drove an SUV here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
that we've been firing at a bunch, and
That the SUV? I thought they
what was in
approached.
front of the
Yeah.
bus.
Well, it's on fire now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the SUVs. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And there are no vehicles out back.
We have
There
not checked.
there could be. Give me a preparedness check.
Okay. 1.
There are no vehicles out there.
Oh,
There's
dang.
always Zool.
Is there anything left in the pool?
There,
4.
Yeah.
There's 4 left in the pool?
Yeah.
Can I spend 2?
Sure. Do whatever you want.
Go for it.
Preparedness.
All right. For what?
A knife that looks kind of like the dagger.
Oh.
Well, we left the replica back at the.
Yeah, but it's a fucking pawn shop. There's stupid sacrificial
There are.
Oh, yeah.
stoner dude knives all over the fucking place.
There are.
Dragon, naked chick, dragon, naked chick.
Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Naked dragon chick. Yeah. Naked Spider-Man.
Oh.
Naked spider chick. What? Yeah. So I will say there with a 4, there is one that in shape it matches, but if you actually looked at it, it has different kind of iconic.
I hope to be moving quickly.
Yeah, you could put it in a, but it's also there's a nice velvet bag next to it, so you could.
I will grab the bag.
All right, so you grab that. That's your action. Or are you running up to it, trying to distract?
Well, I'm grabbing it and hauling ass out the back door and around the non-sniper side.
Okay, so you're running. You're running.
Yes.
You don't have to roll for that. So, Dare, we haven't decided what you're doing this round. You could throw the other fire extinguisher if you wanted to.
I'm going to go over to the building with the other sniper.
You have to get around. The Imbusa is between you and it.
Okay.
So, and the sniper has run away.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw the fire extinguisher.
All right.
Seems easy enough. Spending 1 athletics and then
Sure.
1 for the pool.
Sure.
7.
Yeah. You take 1 point of damage.
Great.
As you are not this singed. But yeah, you slow down for this round. So Sean is almost there. Riley, what are you doing? Yeah. So what about you? You get an action this round as well. So what are you going to do?
Actually, I'm going to take it to kind of.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to take it to kind of like help maybe fireproof myself, like drench myself.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. There's a faucet back there. You could just start get your face.
No,
in
actually,
it.
just
Yeah.
knock the. It was like knock with the butt of the sword. I'll just
No.
Yeah.
There's a drawing on the floor.
Yeah.
Take the drawing on the floor.
Yeah. You don't want to get the water on the floor.
It's just chalk.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Or you could just get to the faucet and start like.
actually I should get like a bucket and just start filling.
Oh, you start filling the bucket. All right. New round. The
I was like,
the entire shop is warming up now.
for the love of God,
it is like you're.
everything is holy.
It's like you're in Arizona during the summer, just out in the desert. It is incredibly hot and just all you can see out the windows is just orange and red. Seems to be growing in size. Was this an illusion? You don't know. Anyways, Alondra, what are you gonna do?
So I guess. Oh wait, I don't know about the insults probably, so I can't do that.
Wouldn't do anything at this point anyway.
No?
You can only hear the raging of the inferno around.
Try one more time for the Freon compressor. So
Okay, yeah.
let's see if I can put myself into a coma by failing this roll.
Whoa!
You are just like we really do need to get that dice caster for your dice tower.
That's fine. So a 5.
Fine. All right. All right. So this round you can throw it if you want to. You will take damage though. You'll take more damage.
Go big or go home.
What are you at health wise?
Negative
Just
3.
start throwing boxes of ammo at it and let it cook off.
No, it's gonna hit Sean. No!
So
Get down, Mr. President.
but yeah, the
Mr.
cancer
President.
Freon.
So you're gonna do that?
Yeah, let's just throw it. So
All right. Athletics.
all right. So at least add 2 to that.
Yeah.
Let's see how this goes.
I believe.
With love from Tartarus.
That's a telltale. We can reroll it.
All right. Oh, so 7.
All right. You only take 1 point of damage.
Nice.
Give me a health check to not pass out.
Can't do. Oh God, how can I do that if I'm in
You need a 4 or better.
A 4 or better. Okay.
You can't.
5.
Okay, you don't pass out from the it shrieks. It's the sound of metal contracting as though it was suddenly from very hot to very cold. Like quenching it in a pool of water after smithing it. So, anyways, Skinner.
I haven't used my nick of time.
Okay.
So
what did you have in the nick of time? What is it?
Grenade launcher.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
You're not even gonna try. Okay.
What would you rather?
I know. I mean, it's fine. It's
Another fire extinguisher would be
I'm right
great.
in front of it.
I just love how you just kept that in the you're being blown away by an SUV. Now's not the time.
The good Lord told me,
Hey.
the good Lord told me when it was
I'll
time.
have you know, I've tried to be quiet as often as possible. It was not the time to get loud.
You're running. That's your car chase / gun battle. I think that was.
I was throwing grenades.
Yeah, that was anyway. Yeah, you have it. Give me a shooting check.
Okay.
The sheer concussive force. I say it's loaded with concussion grenades. Yeah.
I'm figuring that since we've iced this thing down a bunch, if we hit it with a bunch
Spend the
of...
last pool of everything you can.
Yeah. Don't roll a natural one. You really don't want that.
Please don't. Where am I? Just.
Weren't you on the second story or no?
No, I threw the thing
Actually, I
out.
have to do this.
Oh yeah, you're down on the first floor. Yeah. So
I'm out of the building.
you're out of the blast radius.
I'm in range.
You're in range.
I've ducked behind. I'm back where all the we've secured the tortoise.
Yeah, you're
tortoise.
covering the tortoise. Anyways, give me a roll.
Dude,
So-
jump over it.
Yeah.
I'm a monologue here for half a second.
Okay. Are you gun techno thrillering it?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got this M79 grenade launcher, the Thumper, that I've kept in this bag for special occasions of close encounters. I'm going to break it open, take the shell, yell, "Fire in the hole!"
I can't move.
Then duck and cover whatever you can.
I burn.
All right, you can spend those 3 points without shooting.
So spending 5. 9.
All right. The concussive force staggers it for a moment, but now the building itself, debris starts falling from the ceiling. You need to guard right, or you need to protect Sean the
It
tortoise.
was like urban survival, fire blanket.
Yeah, fire buddy.
you go.
Give me athletics check. To fuck. You can spend pool points if there's any left.
2.
2. Spend those. 4.
All right. You just take 1 point of damage.
Come on, buddy!
I
So
like
you're
how we have no idea if this is gonna work at all. And we have just Alamo Last Stand around this fucking turtle.
You know what? Hey, I'll put it this way: if it doesn't work, we can all just start laughing.
To be honest, given what we've already seen, we have no reason not to believe this wouldn't work, considering that bullets and the normal methods have failed.
So yeah, you're just knocked out from the concussion force.
Yeah. Knocked out.
Yeah, give me another health check.
Alejandro, don't die on me, man.
1. All right, they're gonna have to get you to a hospital if they want you to live.
There's a clinic we didn't go
We
to.
should have hold up there.
Yeah, the hospital's fine.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not in a good place.
How much more damage should I take?
You're well, let's find out.
Why would you?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's entirely possible that
So that'll be 9, but you hold on. A lot of things are happening at once.
You're paced.
Yeah. Dare.
fine, buddy.
Give me an athletics
Get
check.
that bar.
All right.
You're doing great.
2. All right.
Vegas.
The concussion force. So you only. Well, let's see. So you take 3 points of damage.
All right.
What are you up to?
8.
Okay. Yeah, you're fine. You're a hoss.
Yeah. I also didn't take any damage up
yeah.
to this point. We had a relatively relaxing time.
Yeah, that's true.
Throwing insults.
I am completely unarmed.
Yeah. So, as you're running around the building, you get to where she is, the Imbusa is, but the fire is receding. She seems to be contorting and writhing in pain, as she is shrinking, you can see Well,
I'm looking right over the tortoise with the fire
It
blanket.
completes the circle,
like that.
and it starts glowing. The caduceus just essentially really starts glowing and starts to absorb. The dagger seems to start melting in, like turning into liquid metal and just flowing into the caduceus. And the caduceus starts growing in just light.
Do I need to take the thing off now?
Yeah, you take it off.
Oh shit, that's weird. Okay.
You did it, Sean.
And you hear a voice in your head that tells you, now is the time. She is vulnerable. Strike her with my wand. The caduceus. So,
do we all hear it or just him?
Him.
Okay.
You actually, no, you all hear it, those of you who are conscious. Do you pick I guess you...
I'll pick it up.
Riley, pass it to me!
Well, you're on the first floor, so you can throw it out the window next to Hamid, who is out by the Mbusa, watching it contort in pain, but it's not dying. Yeah,
It's like, kill the bitch.
yeah.
All right, I will catch it.
All right, you catch it. So I assume you stab her with the caduceus.
It's,
From Hell's Heart.
It's a big staff, right?
yeah.
I spent 8 points in my one weapon skill, baton,
Yeah.
to just fucking brain her with it, I guess.
You do so, and with one blow, she looks at you. No, anything. I'll give you anything. But you don't speak ancient Greek, so
Bitch, please.
Bonk on the head.
her body turns into dust as you just.
I like how she speaks English, though, and understands our insults.
Yeah.
Well,
it's a magic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, they were very scathing for a while.
So the staff, the wand glows or seems to just lift out of your hands, and you don't see where, just the air kind of shimmers, and a well-dressed man, very cultured and with a wry expression on his face, sort of appears and says, "I understand you're upset." But
Can we all just now stagger outside of this?
yeah, you're all staggering out. You realize Alondro is dying as you're doing this.
Actually, I have the tortoise.
Yeah, you have the tortoise.
Can I try to stabilize Alejandro?
Do you have...
No.
Okay.
He spent all of his medicine.
Yeah. I can... I feel very... it is very uncouth of me to trick you into this, but it was the only way you would do it. You wouldn't believe me if I told you the truth, wouldn't you?
No.
Oh, I can believe a lot of things.
But I can do one favor. I will. I can restore your health. That's the least I can do for your trouble. Plus the payment, of course.
That all would be great.
The payment.
Yeah.
You mean, great, okay.
He needs it first.
Yes, of course. He walks over.
Let me clarify. Any favor?
How about we
Does
just
it have to be health?
Well, I assume you would want your comrade brought back.
Any favor?
We want him
Yeah.
to not die.
Alright, fine.
Yeah.
They're attached to Alejandro, fine.
So you gasp as you just see it's like a well-dressed man in a business suit, just like. Yeah.
I'm vaguely listening as I shoot the window out of a car and immediately start hot riding.
Okay. I understand.
Because the
sun is rising. I follow.
and also everyone's wandering on the street.
Yeah.
You know
We
what?
crashed a bus.
Yeah.
The building's on fire.
I'm keeping Sean.
Yeah.
What happened?
But the man in the suit is gone already, along with Caduceus. But yeah, you're hot wiring cars and you're all frantically getting away. And that's how you survive.
And when I open my shirt, do I see the seal of the yellow sign on my chest?
It's the,
There's no Cthulhu here.
Yeah, there's no Cthulhu.
We missed that clue.
Yeah.
Are we all
Or notice.
healed up, or is it just him?
You're all fully healed. You're fully restored to health.
I am too.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
But you're vampires.
Yeah.
Some of us thought the seal of dog.
Yeah.
Dog armor. The best armor there is.
This was the Thieves Code. You can all retire or you continue on. If you ask Ruby about it, she tells you that there's a whole world like this. There's more riches than you can imagine and better. Yeah.
So Ruby, one question.
Yeah.
Was this an audition, or did you know about this whole thing from the very beginning that this is what was going to happen?
Look, you can choose to use people or be used. I was used and then chose to use others.
So did you consciously choose to use us?
You're the best. You pulled it off. The impossible job. Others have tried and failed.
Wait, the check cleared, right?
Oh yeah,
I'm not there.
I will.
I'm dead now.
Yeah, yeah. She doesn't want to meet you in person. Like she's like
The minute it cleared, we're not taking the conference
so yeah,
call.
if you want to pursue, you can find out more about the War of the Gods.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. Or you could just retire to your desert island, to your tropical island.
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Say hi to Brando.
Yeah. So you were just pawns in the battle between the cult of Hermes and the cult of Hecate. So
Well-paid pawn.
It's the weirdest Carcosa adventure I've ever played.
it's not Carcosa. It was based on Greek mythology. But
I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah. It takes a thief to kill a witch. Anyway.
Problem with that, though, Ross, is that time did kind of stand still, almost like
They're gods. Like,
Carcosa.
what? No, you can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
they're gods. They can stop time. Jesus.
That being said, I did like the setup though, and
Yeah.
it was definitely an interesting setup. Set off going from the Greek, basically cults of
Right.
Greek.
I didn't want to do Dracula or traditional vampires, and there's a lot of crazy monsters in Greek mythology. And
Yeah.
I like the idea of you being like the god of, like working for the god of thieves too.
Right. Also,
Yes,
hey,
that
I'll
makes
say
sense.
suck it, Percy Jackson.
And like the ritual, I totally made up. Just because I did want to add in a little more. Like Hermes has a good sense of humor, so yeah, no, you have to get a fucking turret, watch a torch, walk around the circle.
Dude, I said I'm keeping that torch.
Yeah, no, you
Does it
fine.
have a symbol now etched into its?
No, it's just a tortoise. It's
Dude,
not.
it's gonna outlive me.
Yeah, it will.
It won't be hard considering
Any other
your
comments
profession.
or anything?
No, I like it.
Okay.
No, that was an amazing
Good job.
Yeah, that was an
Thanks for
amazing
playing.
session. I love the split between like extreme action and like us two just standing awkwardly in like a flat sword.
And me like, it was me like, why can't I throw a grenade?
And then it's just us like.
Meanwhile, your friend, while you can't throw grenades, you're almost killing your friend with grenades.
Yeah.
Apparently has a grenade launcher the entire time. And it's just like, fuck you.
It was pretty amazing.
You have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Or you'll never learn.
You know, at that point, it's gonna be like, really?
I had one shot with the thing, and I already knew that there was the giant fucking woman in the statue.
But the Yabusa is described as having like one cloven hoof and then one like bronze leg and like or brass leg. I forgot what. And so like, why don't you just have it? Yeah, brass cyborg or cybernetics, whatever.
Meg the monster is an interesting.
Yeah. Insulting a monster, yeah, no, I love that. As soon as I was like, no, that's it. That's a vampire weakness.
Actually, I was meaning to ask though, since we're bringing back to the second one, was that part of the reason why it was bound to the floor or that statue in its statue?
Oh, the statue is just an illusion. It just sits there and watches and just like.
Oh, so it's the emergency.
That's the center of the cult of Hecate is there. Like they conduct the rituals. That's why all those neo-pagans people were showing up.
Okay.
Because they're all secretly worshiping Hecate.
So like, we tell the Golan, hey, we killed your goddess. Get the fuck out.
Well, that was the high priestess of the goddess. Like, Hecate.
Well, fuck, we killed your high priestess.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have done that. So, but yeah.
Wait, can we go to like the head of that company? Like, wait,
Yes, you
smack
could
him
have.
and
Yeah.
stop being douchebags.
Yeah, you could, but that would require getting back into the game, as it were, of the supernatural. So,
Oh, Dare's in it to win it.
yeah, there's in it to it. So, yeah, he's like, let's
I'm out.
Yeah,
I already said at the start of this one is the only reason why I am doing this is not for an obscene amount of money, not for a profane amount, but
A sacrilegious
a
amount.
blasphemous
yeah,
amount.
and you totally have that. So,
And you know what? Riley's gonna stick with it.
there you go. All right,
I'll buddy up with Riley and Sean.
there you go. All right, we'll see you.
Bye!
We'll